me to hurry up, cause my son and my nephew gonna murder something. Gang.
Say, man, I don't give a fuck about the feds, DEA, ATF, task
And
force,
y'all,
jump out boys in your local
working
neighborhood
nothing
robbers,
over here,
baby. I
man.
got
I
to keep
asked
on
Duke to come up
pushing.
here because I needed to get an understanding of him, man. So whatever he talking about, he free to talk about it over here, man. Let y'all get this stuff out here, because I don't want to have to start blocking people from the
Hey, you follow Pooh Black. You follow Pooh Black. You follow Pooh Black.
No, some shit show, man. The truth be told, allegedly, y'all make sure y'all subscribe to him, man. Man, thinking cultivates the mind, opening new roads to highways across the world. So without thought, man, you can't do nothing, man. What's the goddamn deal to y'all out there, gang? How y'all doing out there tonight? Y'all know what it is. It's Tuesday tonight, 10-10 live, grown man talking panel, man. Y'all know how we do, man. But before I start, I gotta salute to the one first in the dough, man. The big homie OG Kimbo Greedy, Precious Brown, Sons of Morning, KCDG. Salute to you, gang. Chrissy 420, D Rose, Precious, Miss Ben, salute. If you coming in here, hit that like button, man. Don't be a hater your whole life, man. Over here, you entitled to your own opinion. We can agree to disagree to agree, as long as you voice your opinion respectfully, and I do mean respectfully. Dust your feet off. You are more than welcome over here to come up here and join the chat and speak your piece. You may ask Triggerman, what exactly do I mean by dust your feet off? If you coming in and we on a topic, please stay on topic. Please don't make it about you. Don't be a conversation noise. Salute to the 17 we watching, the 18 lights, and the one looking ass haters. That's always here before the show start. Salute. Let me salute to Miss Benz, man, Brazy, Miss Parker, 10 AC King, Polo the one, man. How y'all doing, man? Well, this is a topic we talking about tonight, man. Pooh Black kind of want to go in on this, man. So this more of y'all own Pooh Black topic that we going in on tonight, man. We talking about the Taliban. We gonna talk about the versus battle, man. They trying to create between the Fugees versus the Rooks. We gonna talk about that versus battle. What y'all think about that, man? Then we'll go into open conversation and open topic. Like I said, if you ain't hit that like button, come in, hit that like button, come in, man. Show love coming in the door. You clicking on the video, just hit the like button. That shit is free, man. I promise I can't make this up, man, for shit show, man. This is a live that is protected by copyright. Everything else outside of facts is allegedly. We all know by now that American U.S. military, we are withdrawing our forces from over there in Afghanistan, man. We are letting them handle their own, man. And right now, the Taliban is taking over quickly, man. Pooh Black wanted to touch in on tonight, man. Why did America really withdraw from over there at Afghanistan? And what was their purpose over there? What's been our real purpose over there outside the things that we think of with oil and everything like that, man? That's how we're gonna go at it tonight, man. I'm gonna open up the show a little bit, man. Before I start in the next 3 minutes, give them a couple of my panel mates enough time to get up here, so I won't have to do a lot of repeating, man. But I'm gonna start that off, man. My thoughts on this whole thing is, man. My whole thing on this whole thing is, man. I don't really blame President Biden for withdrawing. Like I said, man, I'm a father of a son that's in the military, so I really can't grasp or see, you know what I'm saying, my son have to be in a nonsense war that has nothing to do with the United States, man. I gotta be honest with you all, man. The Taliban, at the end of the day, whether we want to realize it or not, man, there's no one to compete with our armed forces. If we really want, we can end that today if we wanted to, man. I gotta be for real. What's up, Mob Town? Silas, what's up? Coach, what's up? we can end this war today. We can end this war today if we really want to. But for us, the casualties that we might lose fighting this war, it really ain't worth it, man. Salute, in my opinion. This is more of an Afghanistan problem going on over there, man. But I want to just read down. I want to go on and start and read something down that I took for us notes in the article I read. The Taliban said Tuesday that they were not allowing the evacuation of Afghanistan anymore, and warned that like U.S. Must stick to the next week's deadline to pull out as a frenetic Western practical special at Kabul airport picked up pace. So what this is saying, the Taliban said Tuesday that we're not allowing the evacuation of Afghans anymore, meaning that any other people that they ain't Big Q, what's up? That they not allowing people to leave no more. Y'all are Afghanistan, so they need y'all here. They want y'all to stay here. They not allowing it no more. And names that like the U.S. Must stick to the next week's deadline to pull out as the frenetic Western special Kabul airport picked up pace, meaning that people are trying to run out of Afghanistan by the loads. Let's just put that out there, man. Let's put that in perspective. It's like the whole country is running, trying to get the hell up Afghanistan right now. Like they running out of places to put people, and this how I look at this, y'all, man. This is exactly how I look at this, man. If we taking our soldiers and then we allow salute Carolyn running, and we are allowing the people, we are allowing the people to come out, that still puts another problem on America, man. Because I believe if we evacuating the people, we gotta also take care and fund that evacuation, man. China, Russia, everybody has been in Afghanistan and stationed up somewhere. What is it about Afghanistan other than oil that we are missing over there? What is going on? And since everybody is pulling out forces in the last couple of years from other countries too, is whatever we was over there needing, is it gone? That's what we gotta ask ourselves. Like, what's really going on? But let me finish. The announcement came as U.S. President Joe Biden made clear he aims to stick with his August the 31st deadline to withdraw troops from Afghanistan, as long as the Taliban does not disrespect ongoing evacuations, separations, or airport access. Top American allies have already called for an extension in order to fly more people out. It's some people in American right now down there in the government office that are asking for more asking the president for a bigger deadline to get the Afghanistans out of their country. Why do they care? I salute Ain't Audrey. I have no clue. Why do they even care? If everybody is getting evacuated at this time, man. Taliban spokesman told a press conference Tuesday that while foreign nationals could continue traveling to the airport, the huge crowd of Afghanistans that had gathered there in recent days should return home and would not face criminal charges from the country's new rulers. So they telling people, you're at the airport at this moment. If you're at this airport at this moment, gathering, trying to get on a plane, they come back. To me, that is just good as a threat. To me, that is good as a threat, man. I'm just gonna be honest with y'all, man. This is the Taliban spokesman saying in a press conference. They are having press conference and the last. I'm gonna ask that question in a minute because I'm confused on this. This is something I'm confused on. So I got asked this question about the Afghanistans in a minute. This is a question I got asked because we were told something by the head of our state. We was told something by the head of our state, something, and I'm not understanding why it's not being handled. But I get to that in a minute, man. If this Taliban spokesman, they're over there talking like they already run the country. And so if they already running their country, I got it pretty much for shit show. They have took over government, house and presidential offices, everything. They have took over everything almost, man. President Biden has stated that that the American didn't need to fight this war, that the Afghanistan army was big enough, that they were big enough and well equipped enough to handle this situation on their own. With that being said, what's the slowdown? What is the damn slowdown right now? Like what is going on in Afghanistan with their military over there that they had allowed Taliban to take over this quick? Or are they afraid of the Taliban as much as the people? That's what I gotta ask myself. That's what it comes to, because we don't left all kind of stuff. We don't train these people. We have gotten them equipped. We have gotten them equipped to deal and protect themselves. Why aren't they over there protected? Why is the Taliban taking over so quick, man? I'm gonna read this quote I wrote down. The road which goes to the airport is blocked. Afghans cannot take the road to go to the airport, but foreign nationals are allowed to take that road on to the airport, leader stated. We are not allowing the evacuation of Afghans anymore, and we are not happy with it either, he added. The doctors and the academics of Afghanistan should not have leave this country. He's stating, man, this is the spokesman and the ruler of the new Taliban. He's saying that they got the roads blocked and they only letting American people through, man. Now, this is what I don't understand. In any kind of war, when has it been such friendliness going on, man? Like, y'all are Taliban, y'all already taking over y'all country, and y'all allowing American. I can look at that 2 or 3 different ways. I can look at that as fear striking into Afghans by they don't want no smoke with us, and I can look at that as what kind of deal does American have with the Taliban allegedly. I know we do not negotiate with terrorists, but what exactly is going on where we allow where the Taliban, which are our enemies, are allowing American soldiers and Americans to go through roadblocks? Like, what is going on here, man? Y'all, we gotta put this in perspective tonight, man. What is all this going on, man? Hold on. I'm gonna let y'all come in just a second. The string yard is pinned up there at the top. I'm gonna let y'all come in just a second, man. I want to finish reading some of this. Asked about the statement from the Taliban, White House press secretary Jean Pascal said that should not impact Afghans who are patronized by the U.S. to leave this country. No, that is not how you should read it, Pascal said. Our expectations, which we have also conveyed to the Taliban, is that they should be able to get to the airport, she later said. Many of those fleeing the country since the Taliban took over have been educated people, especially women. The last time the Taliban ruled, women were banned from working and forbidden to attend schools and universities. Majid also gave reassurance that foreign ambassadors and aid agencies will remain open, but experts remain dubious on such pledges and admitted to reports of human rights abuses and concerns that the situation will deteriorate further once most of the international community leaves the country. G7 leaders were in a meeting Tuesday in the first such an international forum since the Taliban toppled the international-backed Afghan government more than a week ago. They have also called to the Taliban to guarantee safe passage for all those wishing to leave Afghanistan after August the 31st. UK Prime Minister Boris Johnson said Tuesday, describing this as G7's number one condition for the Taliban. The number one condition we're setting as G7 is that they got the to guarantee right the way through through August the 31st and beyond. Safe passage for those who want to come out. Johnson said after a virtual meeting of G7. Um, it's getting ugly over there in Afghanistan, y'all. Or we had y'all can hit the link if y'all want to come in and speak on this. It's pinned to the top. Salute, Kiara. It's getting real. It's starting to heat up over there, man. And what deal did we make to give the Taliban like the comfort zone for us to have safe passage through everything? Like what's going on, man? Like what's going on over here, man? Like and then the fact, even the people like. I thought like it's like gang culture. You know, it was the point of time if you from that neighborhood, you had to get down to lay down. That's what it seems like going on right now. You even gonna get down or you gonna lay down. Hold on. Salute, bro.
Salute, Trey.
What's up with you?
Oh, nothing much. It's a deadline.
Salute, Jazz.
The Taliban are dying to get into power. They cannot get into power until after America has left. That's why they told America that after the 31st, it's consequences because America has already set the line for that.
But I don't think they telling us it's consequences. It's more consequences for the Afghanistan. I don't think they acting like they don't want no smoke with America, which is I understand people being from the military and things like that. Y'all looking at it in a different way, but come on, let's be honest. This a war that America can finish these boys in maybe a week, man.
It's not just that. That's what we was talking about this about a week ago. It's not Afghanistan is not just a land just for Afghans. It's going to be a land for all of our enemies: China, Russia, Iran, Pakistan, all of them aiming to destroy Israel.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Yeah, and they could be a conspiracy too at the same time though. Like I don't believe that them other countries are teaming up with Afghanistan.
Not right now, but it's going to happen. It's going to happen. You see what China and them doing already? China and them laughing. China and them is just waiting. Everybody is waiting for America to leave out of there. Because once America leave out of there, that's why they got the deadline.
Salute, goddess.
Nobody can come back over there. America can't come back over there. Once that deadline reaches 6 to 7 days, it's over.
Ain't nothing they can do for stopping us from coming over there. They new leaders that they got ain't even been as powerful as the last leaders that they had, bro. This is not no problem. I don't want us to get it twisted. This is not no problem for America, bro. Like a war with Afghanistan is not no problem. We've been over there acting like it's a war for the longest, man. Hell, the war was won early when we flew in during the 9/11 war and all that, man. When we flew in the first day and took over the entry point, man, they should let you know all we needed to know about Afghanistan.
First of all, we should have never invaded Iraq. The weapons of mass destruction was in Iran. That's what weapons of mass destruction was. But somebody had bad intel that gave Bush the wrong intel. Just like this go round, somebody gave Joe Biden the wrong intel, and Joe Biden is just making it badder and badder, making America look badder day by day by getting up there, lying left and right.
Bro, do you think we just allegedly just putting in the thought in the air? Don't you feel like it might be some dealing going on between our country and the Taliban?
Yeah, we broke the #1 rule. That's why everybody going on Biden. We broke the #1 rule. No negotiation with terrorists. We already knew from the beginning, from when 9/11 happened. We knew that Taliban, the ISIS and all of them. We already knew all of them had their hands inside of the 9/11 attack. That's why we went over there. But we was not supposed to be going to Iraq. We supposed to be going to Iran. But Iran is one of the most powerful countries that a lot of people cannot just come over and take over.
Man, I'm looking at this more. I think I think y'all on the right track for something big finna happen, but I don't believe it's coming from Afghanistan, man. I think we finna might head into the biggest war we had with North Korea or someone like that, man. I believe this gonna be the
That's what.
biggest.
That's exactly. That's exactly what this. All of this is panning up to. They need a base. That's all they need is a base, and Afghanistan is going to be that base. They all need a face. Like you just can't do a business and
What
not
could
have a face.
what could it be, could it also be that America is behind doors allegedly teaming up with the Taliban?
Then we broke the number one rule: no negotiation with terrorists. These are terrorists that had their hands in attacking America in 9/11. That you might as well just go ahead and slap all the people that the family members, everybody that died in that war. You might as well go ahead and slap them in the face.
Well, I think that's why they evacuating like they are. But man, let's talk about this U.S. Military. I mean, the Afghan military over there. If Biden said that they were trained and more than equipped to handle the Taliban, why are they taking over every like capital and every city? Like, what's wrong with their army over there? Is they not striking? They move, or they already in motion over there? What's going on with the Iraq, Afghanistan? Because the way it look right now, that the Taliban is the military, and allegedly the military might have been the Taliban too.
And that's just what it was. We was training. We was help training Taliban people that was disguised as regular Afghanistans. We was training them right along with regular Afghanistan people. That's why, if you ever notice and pay attention, that's exactly why the president got out of there so fast, because he knew that Taliban was inside of that organization. And that's why he said he didn't want no bloodshed, because he already knew that as soon as America left, it was done for him.
Hey man, y'all salute. Hold on, bro. Salute to Money Brown TV. Salute to Money Brown TV. Y'all go there. Salute to Money Brown TV. I keep telling y'all, if y'all want to hear good boxing content and shit like that, y'all ain't no haters. Y'all go there and subscribe to my boy Money Brown TV, because I rocks with Money Brown TV, man, for shit show. My boy Flex even come up here. Flex, what's popping with you, fam?
Ain't shit what poppin' for.
I ain't nothing. You got it. What's up?
Shit, man. It's happening on this Taliban shit, man.
Okay, hold on. Let me let Son some morning finish, and I'm gonna let you tap on in on it after him. Go ahead, bro.
And just like we were sitting there saying before, while we was training their people, they had some Taliban people in there learning the tactics and ways. And for Joe Biden to actually leave our equipment over there and not destroy it, that right there tells people straight up that that's disrespectful to America. We was not supposed to leave we left every war and destroyed equipment. This is the only war that we did not destroy the equipment in. And we left them with our equipment.
It's like they. Okay, so if Trump made we all then have blind being to make this make sense. I believe that Trump would have never done this, man.
Yeah, Trump would have
never
never
did
done
this.
this. Trump would have never done this. Trump had already had a plan, which was get the people out slowly but surely and destroy the equipment, because he himself had already said it. He know for a fact that China and all them is ready to use that joint as a base. Afghanistan don't have the money, and America don't have the money. We cannot fund something that we don't have. China, we owe China, we owe Russia, we owe Israel, we owe India. All those people that we owe are people that's gonna come together and money gonna outpower us by a long shot. We owe what? We owe China what? $16 something trillion.
I just don't see how we owe China all this money and China goddamn make every goddamn thing for America, bro. I just don't see how they actually own this any money, bro. I just don't see.
That's because we keep borrowing.
Y'all hold on 1 second. Let me set my pen up right. Don't nobody go nowhere. Hold on.
All right.
Okay, bring Pooh Black in, bring someone. Okay, there we go. I had set my panel right, y'all. Hold on, sons. I'm gonna come back to you. Flesh, what you think about this?
See, I really agree. What's his name?
Morning.
Sons
Yeah.
of More. Yeah, I'm with him. Shit, I think the American army over there got infiltrated, and shit, or it kind of seemed like they left that shit on purpose, cause how easily they took this shit over. It was like it was too easy. You know what I'm saying? They didn't have no resistance or none of that shit. They took that shit over and were dancing to Drake. You know what I'm saying? With American weapons. You know what I'm saying? They took that shit over too easily. So I just sit back and looking like I think, I think the whole world is basically under certain people control. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't think it's like individual countries own everything. I think everything that happened is planned. Know what I'm saying? So I feel that shit, that was just a planned thing. Shit, they might try to come back over there and start another war or some shit. I wouldn't be surprised if it was another terrorist attack on America in the next few years. You know what I'm saying?
If it is, it was allowed.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like all that shit is allowed to me. I just think it's the elite. You know what I'm saying? The elite around the world. They just give us the illusion that different countries is over different shit. You know what I'm saying? I think shit like, North Korea and shit, they ain't with everybody else. That's why they always trying to come at North Korea and, all them other little countries that really ain't with everybody else.
Y'all hold on, man. I gotta let Pooh Black tap in on this cause this Pooh Black topic tonight. Salute Pooh Black. What's up, bro?
Hey. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, bro.
Hey, you got it. Hey, shouts out to everybody on the panel. Shouts out, famo. Hey, but like I was talking to Trigger, I look at it like this right here, dog. When the Americans invaded, dog, after 1979, them people were doing very fine, bro. You know what I'm saying? Them people was doing everything they supposed to do, bro. Like they weren't bothering nobody or nothing. At one time, Afghanistan was a place where people go through and, go through certain attacks and shit. But when the U.S. go over there, they went over there to fuck some shit up. But then at the same time, we over there 20 years, bro. 20 years.
Waiting
they
for
digging
power.
Shit. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, they done wiped out Saddam and they done wiped out Bin Laden. Just think about it, bro. Even though them people probably going through shit over there, but we went over there and fucked they shit up. We went over there and invaded, bro. We went over there and did some shit and thought we were coming out with something. Just think about it. We went through 3 presidents. Donald Trump was one of the ones that really want to get at them. Want to unleash a lot of shit. So to get him out, you got to get Biden in. You know what I'm saying? And for him to bring them to the crib, for just bringing them without letting nobody know, without taking no Americans, you know what I'm saying, without letting the embassy give them a notice, without letting the interpreters know. That shit right there wasn't cool, dog. And like I say, people don't even understand all this money that they giving out. Man, this shit go tear ass up in the end, bro. This shit go tear us up in the end.
Do you Pooh Black, do you think that we made a deal with the Taliban behind closed doors? Because my whole thing about this is anytime you at war, and Taliban are our enemies, man. They're not our allies; they're our enemies, man. So anytime you're at war, when have you known people to let their military something they can come back and bite them in their ass, just go through roadblocks and be allowed to leave the country without any gunshots or freely? And you know, a president, if we know anything about the Taliban, man, they gonna die for everything. The president talking so boldly about bet nothing happened to him, not a wind blow the wrong way at American soldiers or its own, man. It's like some kind of treaty we have made. So we have negotiated with terrorists. So let's just get that out of the question. So we have negotiated with terrorists because in order for us to be able to make it through their roadblocks and things like that, it had to be some negotiation going on between the Secretary of Defense or the president and the leader or the new ruler of the Taliban.
But see, what people fail to realize though is that the Taliban, a lot of these new people that's on the internet, these people is probably between 20 and 30. A lot of these people were 10 years old, bro, when this shit was going down. A lot of these people that's on the internet right now, they reading this shit off of reports. They don't know physically what was going on. They don't know that Black Ops and all that, them video games was made from Afghanistan from 2001 and 2007 and all. They don't know that shit. So a lot of these people just be talking and not knowing that, you know, on this internet, they smarter than us. You know what I'm saying? These people, they know that we more worried about views and accounts, and we more worried about money. So they know how to get to us. A lot of these kids and a lot of these grown-ups, they dumb, bro. They just not understanding what's going on with the Taliban. They don't know that they don't know that when they catch that next flight, them people is out. All of them is out now. They don't know that shit that happened in 9/11 could be worse than that. They don't know that Dallas is the target for all that shit. The Taliban dancing out Drake shit, dancing with our pistols, that shit real. Over there with the Humvees and shit, man, that shit real. And then what's so crazy about it, you know, they got women over there twerking and shit now. So the whole religion over there fucked up. So the Taliban trying to come back and take over and put it in a whole nother perspective to where we can't really understand. That's why all our little corner stores and all them people, y'all finna start seeing different people come in. Y'all finna start seeing different little prices and shit go on. All that money we making here, they giving that shit right back to them, bro. That's how they building up right there. We helping them. And then I know y'all heard about they letting some of the Afghans come down here and the Airbnb finna be out limited in a minute. They giving all that shit to them. Man, this shit for real.
Did you see what the Taliban stated, man? Let me read the statement to you again. What the new ruler stated: the road which goes to the airport is blocked. Afghans cannot take that road to go to the airport, but foreign nationals are allowed to take that road to the airport. Leader stated, "We are not allowing the evacuation of Afghans anymore, and we are not happy with them either." He added, the doctors and the academics of Afghanistan should not leave this country.
Right now, it's interpreters right now crying out for help. It's a U.S. Marine had to get his interpreter over here with his family. He had 4 kids and his wife. He had to get them over there. He had to get them through the airport. They locked the whole airports down and everything. It's certain shit that you can say. That's the only way they're gonna let you through. It's a certain little way that you can go. They letting certain people out, but at the same time, I think they actually getting ready, bro, to build a lot of shit up. So everybody that was helping the Americans, everybody that was harboring, like, they finna get their ass. They gonna be the first one. That's why they trying to close it down. Now, if Russia and China come over there and help out, you know, we still got the sea, but at the same time, that's gonna kill a lot of shit. But them Taliban's not finna, they not gonna follow nobody's instructions. That's what a lot of people don't understand. They have to kill. They have to kill, so they don't give a damn who come help them out. I promise you they don't.
Exactly. Once America, that's what people don't get. Once America is fully, that's why they gave us the 31st deadline, because they have already promised China and Russia that they can come there and do what the fuck they want to do. Russia and China has money. The American money cannot touch Russia and China money.
Hey, coach, hold on, sons. More. Hey, coach, hit that link back, man. I was just finna let you speak when you tap that. If y'all ain't hit that like button coming in, make sure y'all hit that like button, man. This the grown man talking panel, man. We got 2 missing king guys at Kimbo Greedy. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe them. Make sure y'all subscribe to my brother in crime, my partner, man. Pooh Black, man. This a Pooh Black topic, man, and y'all free to tap in and talk about this and give y'all opinion on it, man. Just be respectful over here. Don't be a hater. Hit the like button, not your whole life, please. Go ahead. Who will talk? Sons of Morning. Go ahead.
Once America is out, that's why they pressing America to get out. Joe Biden should have never set a deadline to get American lives out of there. If everybody pay attention, this is the same mistake that Hillary Clinton made when she ran on Obama. When she was the Secretary of the State, this is the same exact mistake she made. And Obama covered up for her.
Hey, you know what? You sure right. Let me give you some more shit right quick. Hey, can y'all hear me clear?
Yeah, we can hear you real clear.
This right here finna wake some people up. Y'all need to go check out this video. It's called Vax, VAXX. I'm gonna get deep with y'all right quick. They trying to turn us into zombies. So when them people start coming over here to do shit, we can't focus. You know, they got this medicine to turn kids into autism and shit, man. You know, they got this medicine that's gonna try to fuck us up to where we can't focus. To where when they come over here and certain shit happen, we out of there. They gonna attack the hood first. When they attack the hood first and they fuck everybody up, just think about when them planes and them helicopters start coming and niggas start doing shit to our airport. We gonna be out of there. So that's why they pressuring that vax to go so hard. They paying money. Come on, man. A lot of people want that $100, dumbass, to put a needle in your body. Come on, my nigga, when you can go right to the Walgreens, and I'm not knocking nobody. So I ain't knocking nobody. I know it's deadly, but we got to be more careful on what's going on. We got to be way more careful because once they start doing all that and sending it out, say, bro, go throw everybody out. That shit really for people that got autism, dog. Like that, they got to tell y'all check that video out. Vax, VAXX. Swear, man, y'all gonna wake y'all up a little bit.
Hold on, Sons of Morning. Let me let Coach tap in because Coach came back in for me. Go ahead, Coach.
Hey, salute everybody. You know how I wipe my feet. I gotta salute everybody. Everybody, hope you smoke good if you can. Hey, I really just want to say one thing, man. And I want everybody to really realize something. No matter how you feel about the situation, good or bad, we still got people over there stuck behind enemy lines. See what I'm saying? And them folks is not, a lot of them not gonna get out by the 31st. I really want people to understand that and realize that they're gonna be stuck behind enemy lines. Like I said, no matter how you feel about the situation, him or her, no matter how people feel about who in charge and the fuck ups or the good shit that they doing, man, we still gonna have any people behind enemy lines on the 31st, come September 1st. And that shit, excuse my French, but that junk is really messed up, no matter the situation. And that's what's really hurt about it.
Coach, I disagree with you on that. I think everybody who's supposed to have their ass out gonna be out, man. I think it sounds like a deal going on. It sounds like the Taliban is allegedly getting mad about their people leaving and stuff because that wasn't a part of the deal. Like y'all breaking deal, y'all telling us not to break the deal, y'all breaking deal. They wasn't in a part of the plan. That's what it sounds like to me.
Facts on you right quick though. I want to put some facts on you. I know you've been doing your research and stuff.
Yeah, you know me.
I know you've been doing your research, but the majority of the people that has gotten out of the situation right now are not American. They're not American citizens. See what I'm saying? We're gonna have, trust me, brother. Just trust me on this one, man. And I'm telling you, we're gonna have American citizens stuck behind enemy lines come September 1st because we only at the airport. We're not making moves down in southern Afghanistan.
Hold on, Coach. Hold on, Coach. Pause there for a second. Don't move. You know I gotta get the panel right. Hold on. Okay, y'all bear with me for a second, man. TRIGGMAN, goddamn, don't know how to move everybody. With Rick, I'm gonna have to take me one of them double classes or something, man. What's up, Kimbo?
What's good? What's good?
Hold on, let me let Coach finish. Go ahead, Coach.
Yeah, but that's I'm just giving you a fact, fam. That out of all, it's a lot of American people that still stuck behind enemy lines, and everybody's just looking at the cabal situation. They're not seeing that there's a lot of other providences that are people that are stuck, that are hunkered down because they can't move. See what I'm saying? So we're gonna have to
Let me ask you. I want to start with you answering this question, Coach. It is taking over cabal. Is that and the things that they had taken over had the Taliban or them power moves that the Taliban, in your opinion, from you being a ex military veteran?
see cabal wasn't even cabal was just the final straw. See what I'm saying? Cabal was just the final takedown. Once they if you look at strategically how them folks playing and how they moved this time, they went from outside in. See what I'm saying? And a lot of people not seeing the strategic moves that them folks doing. See what I'm saying? We've been training them people the whole time. The whole time we've been training them folks. See what I'm saying? So like I said, it doesn't matter about the good and the bad, because everybody can have, you know what I'm saying, debates about this and about that. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to even the military people, you know what I'm saying, active and veterans, we debate about it. See what I'm saying? But it's just the point that we're gonna have people left behind. That's the whole situation that's fucked up. See what I'm saying?
Kimbo.
What's happening? What's happening, panel? What's happening, everybody? Coach, Poop Lag.
What it do?
That's flesh down there, and that's Sons of Morning.
Flesh, Sons of Morning. Okay. What's happening? What's happening? Respect.
You want to touch on anything we talking about?
Shit, I can just catch the shit,
Salute,
tell in what I just heard though. But I think like Coach was saying, I agree. Shit, you're gonna have people left behind. But the funny part about that though is, if the war was still going on, you're gonna have casualties, you're gonna have people get killed anyway. It's like a catch-22. But if y'all want to fast forward and just go to a couple years from now, this all finna happen. They gonna pull them motherfuckers out. Like he was saying, you're gonna have motherfuckers left. It's gonna be something or somebody a situation gonna happen to make us have to go right back in the motherfucker. Because they really ain't got no interest of leaving that area, but but you got to give it to the people who probably wanted to come home. You probably got some of them niggas happy in the motherfucker to get from over there. You know what I'm saying? So I guess it's like a catch-22. But to set the tone for the argument or the debate or the goddamn discussion, let's not keep this out the equation, bro. It went from, like y'all was saying, cabal, it was in Iraq, Iran, all of this shit. One thing that was just consistent with all those places they went to and they moved from, bro, the motherfucking opium, poppy growth, all of that shit. Like right now in Afghanistan, nigga, the motherfucking growth of the poppy been outstanding since we been in that motherfucker. Everything quadrupled. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, you just hear the key. That's the key, right?
I always follow the money. I follow the money, man. That say the shit done quadrupled. Nigga, I seen videos with American soldiers all in the fields with the poppy growers. I'm like, hold on, now it makes sense to me. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because who buy all of the motherfucking poppy? Europe and North America. So I'm like, that makes sense for them to be over there. But I think a lot of times the regular soul, that's why I think they make rankings. Like they have certain areas you can't go in if you ain't got certain rank, right? Yeah. Because you ain't ready for this level of the game. You know what I'm saying? Like it's levels to that shit. I think they involved with that shit heavily with the drugs. And them and the Taliban were working together. When they said the Taliban was gone outside the city, they was outgrowing it was growing poppy shit out in other places. That's where they get their money from. You know what I'm saying? So the money was still flowing, and America felt like shit. We got to get our people out of here. We getting pressure for that. All the presidents tried to do it. Nigga, the last 4 presidents tried to pull us out, but they couldn't do it. So this nigga trying it, but that just because they tell you they pulling somebody out, don't mean that we ain't going back or we gonna be gone. Because I would need the wrong reporter or somebody.
Hold on, Kimbo. Flex. Your mic back lagging, bro.
It's back lagging?
Yeah.
Is it still doing it?
Oh, D Rose hit it. Well, D Rose hit it on the motherfucking nail.
Yeah, come out and come back in.
Okay.
D Rose just hit it on the nail by Erica. Y'all know Erica, the lady who on CBS and all that bullshit. Check her out. She a motherfucking head lobbyist over all this shit. Because watch this. If we come out of motherfucking Afghanistan right now, it's gonna be a lot of niggas gonna be like, damn, it ain't no motherfucking real balls around this bitch. Ain't no real perks and none of that bullshit. A lot of that shit that them drugs that got that opioid in it, niggas gonna be a shortage like a motherfucker, bro. That shit runs.
Got fentanyl in it already.
Yeah. That they gonna kill a motherfucker. They get you left fentanyl. We ain't gotta worry about you no more. For real, you out of there. But I'm talking about with the other opiates. That's not the fentanyl. That's just some synthetic shit. I'm talking about the real deal though. They make too much money, bro. America want to get their hands in everywhere where some money and some shit going on. And this the funny part. Now we be talking about who probably mad at America, who ride this and that, such and such. If y'all familiar with the motherfucking G7, the G7 summit, bro. So y'all know who all down with us, who riding with us. You know who.
I'm familiar with that.
Okay, watch this. So you know who
that's
all.
What I just talked about too.
When we cracking them jokes, we be talking about, but what about Japan? All this, they with the fuck shit. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them motherfuckers, they riding with us. So I be saying this. What I look at it like, it's follow the motherfucking money, bro. That's what it is. It's all about the motherfucking. Ain't nobody finna go fight just to be because they want to help somebody. But they went over there and helped. They went over there and got some illiterate. They didn't go get the best of the best though. They just picked up regular motherfuckers. And this what I think they mistake, bro. They felt like they was gonna change these people, but you can have them, you can teach them to be as American as you want, but you ain't finna get them to drop their religion, bro. And a lot of them don't even believe in killing another Muslim, so they're not gonna fight their brothers for America, man. Like that was, I don't know how they thought that was gonna work.
That's just like the teacher. That's just like the teacher being in class. If the teacher in class, the bully ain't gonna bully nobody. As soon as the teacher leave the class, he gonna bully.
Man, you hit it on the nail. You hit it on the nail, man. And watch this. Them people not even trying. They're not even looking forward to fighting them people. The Taliban and none of that. Man, them they cousins, brothers. America got to really be out their mind to think it was gonna go like that. But them people, look, watch. You know what them people was doing, bro? They was milking the cow. Oh, y'all got some money to give? Exactly. Okay, we're gonna play along. You know how long they fit? Bro, I seen so many scandals about the ghost motherfucking soldiers that America got. They lying, talking about they got hundreds of thousands of soldiers. But wait, you got
look. Do y'all know that them motherfuckers do not die naturally, bro? Do you know that them motherfuckers done did 10 and they come out looking the same, fam? Like the ones they showing, a lot of people don't know this. Them are the same ones 20 years ago, man.
Yep.
Yeah.
Can I put y'all on some money shit too, though? Yeah, I know China and Russia haven't pulled their embassies. Think about that.
No, Russia. You know, Russia suspended right now from the G7, from the government 7. They suspended for. I'm saying that's why they haven't did it, because really, you got a point, because like right now they on the fence, like they saying, okay, let's see what's gonna happen and see who we gonna ride with, type shit.
Everybody already know who Russia gonna ride with. Russia gonna ride with whoever they can take, whatever land they can take over. Look how much land Russia then took over in the past 10 years. Yeah. They done took over a whole lot of land.
Yeah, they got a whole bunch of bullshit land too. They can't do nothing with barren land.
China just did. China, and a lot of people don't.
Fucking
China just built a whole nother country in the middle of the sea to cut off the water from India and them. That's why India and China beefing on the borderline.
That shit that you talking about, that little man-made island shit that's sinking like a motherfucker right now.
It ain't sinking. See, they building more on it.
Oh, okay. I thought it was sinking. Oh,
no,
they were saying that that was like a sign of military turn, like that was a sign of threat or engagement, or like by them building that. Yeah,
people gotta pay attention. If people pay attention, that's why they getting it. That's why China is getting cool with all the people who have sand on their land, because they taking the sand and putting it in their waters to build up that land.
They get sand from the bottom of the ocean too. They'll go down there and get that shit and put it on the top. I said, them some bad motherfuckers.
China know what they doing. China is preparing. If all this goes back, a lot of people don't know. All this goes back to when Eisenhower was in office, when America was crushing everybody back in the 60s, the 70s, the 50s, the early 90s,
Right.
up until 96 when Osama bin Laden got back at George Bush, I'm not George Bush, got back at Bill Clinton. That's where the Black Hawk Down movie came upon that. Because that was
Right.
the first allegedly war that we lost when America went over there in Africa and tried to assassinate the guy that helped train bin Laden to turn his head around to the terrorist type shit. But that fucked us up. Like a lot of people don't be reading the little credits at the end of the movies, and a lot of people don't do a lot of research about that Black Hawk Down movie. And that Black Hawk Down movie was not just a movie, that was a real actual war that the first war that America lost.
So that was before Vietnam.
Man,
They lost Vietnam like a motherfucker.
I got a goddamn me question, man, for everybody, cause I'm confused, man. Like, man, this what throws me off, man. Some not everybody on the panel, but people like Coach Doom, like he a veteran, so I understand where he coming from. But like for real, like man, like I'm from America, bro. I'm not worried about no goddamn Taliban at all, man. Like if America ain't stepping on them, man, there's something behind closed doors, man. And this is why I get so confused. If we are the most powerful country in the world, how can we be so powerful and so broke at the same time and debt with all these countries? How are we more powerful than these countries and we in so much debt with everybody?
Let me can I speak real quick? I mean,
I'm just lost. Is that a dumb question?
Yeah,
Is that a dumb question?
Hey, look,
Was that a dumb? Hold on. Was that a dumb question?
That's a legit question, nigga. That's a legit question.
Okay.
No, that's a legit question. Hey, look, Trigger, I got a partner that's in the Navy, and he was like, he told me like a few years ago, well, it was more than a few years ago, but he said, they had went to Fort Knox to do, that's where all our gold is. That's telling how much money you got. In Fort Knox, the gold is how rich your country is how much gold you have, basically. You know what I'm saying? It ain't money is based off gold. You know what I'm saying? That's where all the money come from, like how much gold your country had. And he was saying they did an audit on Fort Knox, but the America wouldn't let them in Fort Knox because the people went to do an audit on Fort Knox and they said they wouldn't let them in Fort Knox. And if you ain't letting these people come in here to do an audit to see how much money y'all got, basically we broke. You know what I'm saying? They don't want that shit to get up out of there. They said they wouldn't let the auditors in Fort Knox. That's why gold supply it.
And little do people know Virginia holding some shit too.
I can't hear you, fam. You breaking up.
Y'all still ain't answer my question, bro. Like how
Trigger, it's like a game, Trigger. They played it. But before you talking about the debt, bro, the debt shit is a game. Like we give out just as much as we give back. I mean that we give out. I mean we get. You know what I'm saying? We give people a lot of money, but we get a lot of money from motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? So we got people owe us. You know, it's really like them just making up some numbers saying, hey, that's what you owe us. We're gonna put it in the computer. And every time we say y'all want to withdraw something like how the bank do, it's really not no real motherfucking money. You know what I'm saying? It's just you got the power to make it up. You know what I'm saying? So they really don't have. They really
Trigger. Look, check this out. Okay, like China, we owe them. They make everything for us. We probably give them pennies. But we really we owing them. Now I get what you're saying. How can we print money that we can pay for, that we can get up out of debt, but we still owe? A lot of shit that we got going, a lot of people still into debt, bro. Like the government is so fucked up to where all that shit they making, we don't make it in the US. Once we start making this shit in the US, then we straight. We get that shit. When you look at your shit, sometimes it's from USA, but most time that shit from overseas.
Hey man,
because how they be talking about like shit, everybody should be at war with America. Shit, we should be the country getting bombed. That kind of money you owe a nigga. That's war money.
Now I'm gonna say this
that's
right
war
here.
money.
Coach Dude, you can answer this. And I ain't trying to be cocky. I understand what we saying. I understand Russia and China, but they really want to fuck with us, bro. We really ain't about that bullshit. I understand what everybody's saying, but we still that super. We still got that shit now. We ain't gonna get it
Like,
twisted.
watch this.
Hey, we ain't
Nigga ain't
strong
going
with
to
them,
war
though.
unless it's finna be some money made. Like, okay, I'll give you an example. Like, I think it was like World War I, World War II. Like, nigga, the war is what got the economy together. You had motherfuckers, you could have the steel factories, you had motherfuckers had jobs. You know, a war is a money making motherfucking machine.
It was war and
People gonna
liquor
sell
that got
airplanes,
America booming.
guns, tanks. Now you got the lieutenant them or whoever head of the shit. They got they getting funded money just like if you got a motherfucking a government job. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, the money get trickled down. We're gonna get paid. Okay, we got another contract that you want to call it, to go get some money here, this or that or whatever. Bro, that they do it to make money, bro. It's all about a hustle. If it was really about just wiping out motherfuckers, well, we could just go nuke everybody. We could Hiroshima every motherfucking body, bro. Just get everybody off the planet. If they
Nah,
were
we
just
can't
about
do that.
that, they ain't would have
Nah, we
survived.
can't do that because they got nukes too.
Yeah, they got
Trigger.
nukes too.
I'm finna
Well,
plug
shit,
it
they
up.
ain't gonna get to shoot they
What you
ain't
say,
gonna get to
Blue
shoot
Black?
they nuke though. We gonna
Hold on,
catch them
y'all.
slipping.
Blue Black,
Nah,
what you say?
it ain't no catching
Hold
the
on,
slip.
Fletch. Hold on. Blue Black,
I'm
what you say?
finna fuck you. I'm finna fuck you up, Trigger. Kimbo, this for you
Go
too.
ahead.
Check this out, Flex. One of them little Chinamen come up to you. You better fight. You better know how to fight. You better know what you're doing. Because them little motherfuckers is built to fight at 5 and 6 years old. The difference on us right now, I look kids at 5 and 6 jamming NBA Youngboy and jamming you know, the rest of the little shit, you know, little Mo 3 and everything. Over there, they doing nothing.
I advise him not to run up on my son with no motherfucking karate shit. His ass grass.
Hey, mine too. I just finna say that shit. They come up to with some of that karate shit on mine. They ass good. Even the nine,
they ain't doing that karate
my
shit.
9-year-old will whoop
No,
that.
that's
Whoop
you
that
right though. That's
nine.
right. You right though. That but they military is like really involved with their citizens. Like it's like a military society. So everybody, you know, they be on that shit. You ever watch them motherfuckers when they be marching and shit and spelling shit and all that shit? Them some bad motherfuckers. They remind me of the FOI on steroids.
Hey, that's a country. They communist countries. They communist countries. They ain't really free.
Right. See, they don't play that freedom shit.
Yeah, nah, they ain't really free like
What
that.
they kids doing? Our kids don't go to school every 365 days a year. Their kids are going to school 365 days a year. Their
Exactly.
kids are learning military. Their kids are actually getting out there at 5 or 6 years old, playing with rifles, learning how to clean them, break them down. They not playing with no toys or no PlayStation games and no hockey or none of that. They not doing that.
Hey, they make them all for us. They make that shit and they send them to us. They make all that what we talking about, but they send that shit to us though. They got no time for it.
Exactly.
No
They
time.
know that shit, everything. They know we consumers, bro. America consumers of every motherfucking thing. We buy shit from everybody.
And they
get money from us.
But watch this though. Watch this though, Trigger. This how the shit go though. It ain't just the American companies don't want to make the shit. But when you got an American company, it's finna charge you $3-4 to make a motherfucking product that they can make for 2 pennies overseas, and Trump and them gonna send all the jobs overseas and shit. And then we stuck like that. So now we gotta deal with that shit. It ain't just no simple shit. It's by design like a motherfucker.
That's why all the Jordans are not made in America. That's why all the Jordans are getting made overseas and brought back over here to America.
Hey, you know, college is free over there. You ain't gotta pay to go to college.
Hey, Coach,
over there, overseas.
Hold on. After Flex get finished, I'm gonna let Coach go. Go ahead, Flex, finish.
Yeah, you ain't gotta pay for college and higher learning out there. All that shit is free. Know what I'm saying? Because they whole purpose is to educate they people. That's why they know how to make these video games. They know how to really get money from us. Like the rest of the world is trained to come over here and get some money. That's why like America give visas and all type of shit when they first come over here, they get all type of loans and shit. So they already up when they come over here. Africans,
so we free to spend our money how we want to. They keep charter how they spend their money, bro. They got nigga. If you throw some on the ground, you get we call it like a checklist of your how you conduct yourself in society, nigga. They got cameras follow you around everywhere. Every time you do something wrong, you lose some status, nigga. You fuck up too much, you can't go outside or you can't work certain places. I'm like, nigga, that's some cold shit.
And then they people die when they steal. Over here, we just lock them up. They die when they steal. So it's like it's like fear in their country. It ain't no fear over here in America.
Hey, look, check this out.
Hold on, cause this blowing my high. Avo, quit moving your camera like that. What is you doing, bro? Like I ain't got time for it tonight, fam.
Nah, that shit made me dizzy.
I got dizzy in the bitch.
Man, I got my high and shit, man. What the fuck?
Hey, but I really want to tap in on what Kimbo had said.
Go ahead.
Okay,
guys, I'm heading home. I'm sorry.
Go ahead, Coach.
That was me. I really want to say some shit on Kimbo had said, like, really, like the U.S. dollar is really weak, like compared to China and Japan and over there in England. Like the U.S. dollar loses value. You know what I'm saying? Like in poor countries, like in Mexico and shit. Like you go to Mexico, it's like shit 10-1 type shit. Like one of our dollars worth $10, but we go to China, like the yen. I think that might be Japan, but Japan, China, all they currencies, England, shit, pounds and shit. Like the U.S. dollar is worth like 80 cents, 70 cents. So we really ain't rich as we think we is. You know what I'm saying? Because we in so much debt that shit, they money worth more than our money right now. The U.S. dollar not strong like it was back in the day.
Worth more than us. Shit.
The money only strong over here. That's why they keeping the money over here and buying up land and shit over here.
Yeah, and they go back to what I said about the Fort Knox when they Fort Knox is audited. Audited ain't nothing but seeing what you got, and they wouldn't let them people come in there to see how much gold they had, because that probably would have made the U.S. dollar drop even more.
Hey, look, check this out. Y'all know how much the U.S. dollar? Check this out. A U.S. dollar is like fucking 20 cents, my nigga. It's like 23, 24 cents, man. Compared, like, check me out. That dollar we got, it's 23 cents. That's really how much our shit worth. That's just how much our money means some shit.
In what country, though? It's different. It's different in country to country.
No. What I'm saying, I'm giving an example of what shit. You really just research it and see exactly. I mean, it's different. Not saying that when you go to a different country, the value is 23, but the dollar that we got, that shit ain't really nothing. It ain't really shit.
Right. I see what you're saying. Yeah, but watch this, though. You used to be able to take your money, bro. Your money used to have, this is legal tender on that motherfucker. It used to have the old money when they had the slaves on the motherfucking shit. For real. It had how much gold your shit was worth, everything. It was backed by something. It was backed by a certificate, all that shit. Nigga, now the money tell you this is fiat money. Nigga, this is monopoly money. The only value our money hold is what we put on it, bro. What we choose to trade in at the stores. Everybody agree on it. Nigga, that's what gives it a value. Other than that, nigga, that's just some paper with some pretty motherfucking ink on it, bro.
They print it up backed by gold.
Right now, for example, like pennies, some pennies, the copper, the value of copper has more value than the pennies. So most pennies are actually worth $1 because the copper is actually like just like silver, just like gold, it has its own value. But what you guys are talking about is the fact that, like, I wouldn't agree that the dollar is dying. I think that to be able to do any type of business, you have to use the U.S. dollar. That's why the U.S. dollar has the most value than anything else. For us to trade oil, for us to trade anything international, every country has to use the U.S. dollar. That's why some countries have bigger inflation. That's why some countries have bigger inflation.
Some countries that only accept gold for their oil.
Yes,
some. You hear me? some countries don't even accept gold for their oil. Watch
Can
this.
I just say?
So that's what sent our presidents over there trying to fight them and make them accept American money. Go ahead.
Kimbo, some countries have the gold standard. Yeah, that we used to have the gold standard, but the last guy that tried to rebuild the gold standard was Gaddafi. When Gaddafi was talking about we're going to put in an American dollar, they used Obama and they got rid of him because we were sending Gaddafi billions of dollars every year. But
every time somebody try to put their gold standard on us, we go kill them.
That's exactly why they killed them.
The gold standards for sure. And going back to what you guys said, I do agree that a lot of Americans don't realize that even what is it called? Steve Jobs, he mentioned how an iPhone is actually worth like $10,000 to make, but due to the fact that we spend our resources, an iPhone is actually worth $10,000 to make. Like, and I'm talking about iPhone.
So how are they making a profit then? Them laws, I think you mean an iPhone it costs $10 to make an iPhone. That's what you think. No. I'm hoping that's what you mean.
No, I mean,
because how would you sell somebody a phone for $1,000 that costs $10,000 to make?
Well, can I explain what I'm trying to say? Because I'm trying to say
go ahead. That's what I'm saying. Explain it to me.
If you had an average American and you have to pay them insurance, you have to pay them, you can't make them work more than 40 hours a week and things like that. That's the value it will have. But due to the fact that we paid 13-year-old South Korean kids to make our phones, and we put them in factories that they work 24 hours or 20 hours a day.
And we go into Africa and we rob the Africans for their cold tan.
Yeah. True, we could exploit them. So it's actually worth more to make. It's just that we using cheap labor in a sense.
Right.
Hey man, I'm gonna have to holler at y'all boys. Salute to everybody on the channel, man. I gotta get up at 6 in the morning. Salute to everybody on the channel, man. I'm up out of here.
Appreciate you coming through here, fam.
Salute, famo.
Go ahead. Watch this, Trigger. Watch this. Avo, tell him. Go ahead. Go and give your speech you were trying to give us before we left last night about the Sharia law. Remember, you was trying to tap in about the Sharia law last night.
But I'm not ready for that convo. Actually, let's continue. Once I get home.
I have it for you then. Okay, it's cool. Chill. I have it for you. Sit back. Chill.
Yeah.
I got you.
I got it for you. I'm gonna get home in a minute. 10 minutes. I'll be back in 10 minutes.
Here we go, y'all. Y'all really
wait gonna even be here.
Hold on, y'all. Let me make sure my bro get in his spot right, cause he finally tapping in. Hold on, y'all. Let me get King God. King God came just in time. Goddamn. Here we go.
Peace.
Hold on, King God. Let me bring everybody else back, man. It's gonna get interesting.
That nigga fucked me up with that 10,000 shit. I'm like, what the fuck? 10,000. These y'all dumb in the motherfucker.
What's up, King God? Salute, Internet.
What up? Peace.
King God.
My bad on being late. Had to handle a couple things. Glad to be tapped in.
I don't know. You good, fam? Shit.
You got one of them $10,000 iPhones, King God?
$10,000 iPhone.
Oh man, you just tapping in. You'd have missed it, man. We gonna have to catch you up, man. How much they cost now?
Oh, let me fix my mic.
Oh shit. Oh, bro got real right.
Sharia law is really a simple conversation. Like I try to tell people a lot of time, my point of views be so different. It's probably because I actually graduated all those school of thoughts, even Islam. You know what I'm saying? Sharia law is just saying the only difference with Sharia law and our law over here is how the government govern us and the government make the laws. And Sharia law is not just the government. For some reason or some magical way, they include God in their law. So it ain't just that you do to the government, you do to God too. So they can tell you what God said. Like, what the fuck? You niggas crazy.
That's why America is the only country that where everything is free. In other countries, it's nothing free given to you. You have to work for it or damn near die for it.
I don't know. Canada, there's a couple places pretty cool, man.
Canada is America.
Nah, shit. I'm saying they got different, but they got they government different. They got that what free health care, all that shit. Cuba, a lot of places got a couple of good perks, but overall, you ain't lying. I'd rather be here, shit, nigga. That look, wait, them little 2-3 extras they got. I ain't saying I take that over. I'm just saying they got some good couple things that we could use too. But I'm staying over here. I don't give a fuck.
Everybody would rather stay over here. That's why they that's why this bill that they passing. I don't see how you asking for so much money from the government from the Federal Reserve, and you're not giving none of that money to American citizens. All that money y'all asking for is going to other countries and other people.
You know how they do? They put money aside for the military. Fuck schools. We ain't teaching the kids. We're gonna take the trades and shit out of school. We ain't gonna teach them shit. We're just gonna worry about the military, and that's what we get. What we just dealt with. That shit crazy. We retarded, bro. Then we have motherfuckers sending us to war that is not even they haven't even been to motherfucking me what they call that shit in junior and high school ROTC shit. Motherfucker like Trump and them. How the fuck y'all making war decisions? That's not even y'all specialty. You know what I'm saying? Why y'all even over anything? I know they had a little war chiefs and all that bullshit, but it ain't shit to persuade them motherfuckers sometimes.
Trump is the only president that has not been at war. He the only president that hasn't even touched war. Every other president I thought
Trump had sent them drones over there to killing people with them drones.
Come on, I'm talking about the only president that haven't served this country.
Yeah. That's what I was saying. Like, that would fuck me up. I'm like, damn. But I guess that's how it worked. But you know, my theory on this is the president, the vice president, and them, they kids or somebody should have to go to motherfucking war since y'all okay with war. Like somebody in their family should have to go out there too and risk their motherfucking life because it shouldn't be just we depending on the citizens. Nah, bitch, get some of y'all bloodline in here too.
And see, a lot of people a lot of people don't like it, and a lot of people may say that it's stupid, but it's a whole lot of people wishing that Trump was still in office at this time and moment right now.
Well, it don't matter who in office. We're gonna get what we get regardless. I don't care if they put Peter Piper in the motherfucking office. We're gonna get what we get.
But at least it would have been a time.
The policies are already there.
But at least
trust me, when they get in office, bro.
Time limit.
The policies are already there. Joe Biden had what's my boy Barack became president when it was time for the LGBT, AFG, HIJ, KLMNP shit.
The alphabet.
Georgia Bush came in when the goddamn oil in the poppy, when the hair run, all that shit was real slow. Goddamn me, so he sent us back over there, and everybody else ever since then that had a reason to stay over there, man. That money good, man. You got them niggas retiring off this shit, off that war money, man.
And go back to your question, Trig, like how we ain't no see, America is the cash cow for everybody. You're not gonna harm the cash cow.
Shit, look how they do Africa. Africa take care of the whole world. Look how they treat that motherfucker. Africa feed the whole world.
Whoa. Africa don't have nothing to offer.
Africa,
I think a boy something just said dope
for something. They don't have nothing really to offer.
What you mean other than resources? Resources make the world go round, bro. You tripping? What you think the diamonds that motherfuckers wearing, or the gold, or the, like I was saying, the coltan that make the cell phones, all of the precious minerals, the shit to make aluminum, everything that we use and consume, shit to make steel, everything, it just happened to be in the ground in Africa over there. So other countries go over there and exploit them to help keep their country stable and strong and grown. You ever heard of the scramble for Africa?
Mm-hmm. No, I ain't never heard of
that.
Oh,
man, you ought to check that out and find out why all them countries in Africa, bro. Africa is the richest motherfucking continent, bro, on the planet.
Yes.
Easy,
So watch this.
easy.
Gold and diamonds.
Yes.
Yeah, they got the gold and diamonds over there.
No, I'm saying for real. But watch this. See, it's like with the people, they don't undated. The people don't. All they know is what they know. You know the shit they've been taught. Unless when they do got somebody that's smart, bro. 9 times out of 10, you going to school in the West. You're going to school in Europe somewhere. So whatever you learn, your interest gonna be for that country that you learn from. So that's how you got shit like the beers and all that shit. You be wondering, damn, they the same game they was doing when they was doing the slave shit. They come over there, bro, with them wealthy countries. They know that people don't know how to probably mine. They probably ain't got the equipment to mine and get the shit out the ground or whatever. Whoop de whoop. You would think if they find it in y'all yard or y'all village, that shit belong to y'all like it do over here. You know all that no.
In a minute, oil is about to be oil. There's in a minute they grade get rid of oil with these electric cars. So
right. But they got way more than oil, bro. They got I can't even name all the fucking minerals, bro. Like watch this. I know you heard stories like when they was lying talking about they was going to Africa to find Prester John and all that shit. Nigga, Prester John wasn't even no real person, bro. They was going looking for that gold. They had seen them niggas from Ghana and all that, and they kept running to these niggas like, man, who are these niggas? All that motherfucking gold on, and like they must got a bunch of that shit. So they was like, we finna go. Yeah, that's what made them interested in us, bro. The riches.
That's just like prime example. We didn't go over there to Iraq we didn't go over there. Well, a lot of people say we went over there for oil, but in my eyes, it was more than just oil. We went over there to establish a base to
establish a base, but I think it was that dope, bro, that motherfucking poppy, that heroin.
To get other shit.
Look how many times, like when Ronald, I don't know if y'all remember, y'all probably be too young, because you know I'm 75. But back when Ronald Reagan was not back when Ronald Reagan was in office, bro, I remember this shit with the Iran countries, all that shit, the Bay of the Pigs, nigga. If you don't know about that shit, look it up.
That's Kennedy.
I remember our government officials, CIA, nigga getting caught with boatloads of motherfucking dope coming from the other countries. Nigga got bricks on top of bricks. Nigga, thousand. Nigga, was it Jimmy Roosevelt? Some of them niggas had bro, do y'all realize we got people with airports at their motherfucking house?
No,
and we be talking about we be talking about the airport and how they do it. Nigga, if they want to get the motherfucking people out, nigga, they could get the motherfucking people out of there, bro. They could come with all the motherfucking private planes or whatever and say, hey, we finna go over and get these people and come up out of there. If they playing politics, bro, they got some people.
That's if we allow them to. That's if we allow. That's if U.S. Air Force allow them to, and the government allow them to. Because you ain't flying shit into America there without it being.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying America go to get them people out of there. We saying this stuff like over there.
I thought you just saying.
Bro, watch this. Hey, y'all ever just watch some shit, bro? This is some shit that amazed me. Like about America, like for propaganda, like a lot of shit we'll watch and see, like in the war, and you'll have a motherfucking nigga ain't got nothing but a camera. He ain't got no gun, no mace, no handcuffs. Nigga ain't got no fingernail file, nothing on it. He got a camera. Nigga, he write bombs blowing up all around him. He nigga finna get an Emmy Award for risking his motherfucking life out there. You know why, Trigger? Because he was the eye that America needed to make you believe what they want you to believe about the war. He helped them brainwash you to think what they wanted you to think.
It's a reporter they got in America system.
Yeah, watch this though, bro. This is some shit I trip me out about America. Nigga, when the September 11th shit had hit, I was locked up and like I told nigga before, for what you call it, for legal reasons. When I get locked up, sometime I have to go to INS. You know what I'm saying? I had to go through immigration. That's why I tell people I know about the Native American shit, all that shit in the system, how all that shit go. But nigga, I wasn't down about Mexico, like I'm gonna say about 10, 15 miles from the Mexican border at the bottom, very tip of Texas at the bottom down there, bro. And when the news was coming on and they was talking about the September 11, all that shit, nigga, I wasn't getting the same information that y'all was getting. Nigga, I'm watching the Mexican news. They showing everything, the shit that they saying. That's when I started realizing back then, like, bro, America just be bullshitting with us. So now, since I got the internet, nigga, when I hear about some shit, they tell me what's going on over there. Nigga, I go watch some news over there, put that bitch on translate and see what they saying. And I'd be like, man, America be lying like a motherfucker. These people talking about how y'all was paying them all the some of the motherfucking American soldiers were helping the Afghan people. Long as they could come up with a name or idea, or whatever, they was like playing like they was 2 and 3 different people, bro, getting extra checks and shit. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, bro, they was doing all kind of crooked ass shit. That shit just a big money play, bro.
Just like Coach was saying, it's a lot of people that after the 31st, a lot of American citizens.
Hold on, Avo, turn your camera off for me, bro, please.
Oh, we gotta
like I'm like, hi, bro. You just really distracted me, bro. I'm like, nah, for real, y'all.
What's that shit called he got on? He need to take that shit off.
I don't know. It's that glare light
or whatever. That shit making her dizzy.
Yeah, making nigga dizzy in the
like he in a tunnel.
Man, I guess he hard of hearing, so let me put him on where he need to be then, man.
Oh shit! Like how Coach was saying, man. It's some American citizens that's gonna get stuck over there in Kabul because of the rules of engagement and because the deadline was set. And
would you agree that there's some of them that don't even want to come back though? Have you seen that? It's a lot of them. Some people don't even want to come back.
I wouldn't want to step up. I would if they slaughtering people left and right. I wouldn't want to step up and say that I'm from America and then come back because you gonna get killed. They are actually killing people that saying that they from America.
That shit crazy though. I had watched they shit when one of they I was watching one of they shit and they were translating it, and they was like, shit, the motherfucker had 20 years to leave. Shit, we need them gone. Then the cold part was they wasn't just out there like how they telling me the Taliban. I think they was out there cutting off heads and mowing motherfuckers down with the chopper, just dry killing motherfuckers, doing a whole bunch of gruesome ass shit. I'm like, hold on.
They had on, it was an app like a news app, and they was showing like on YouTube the videos of them shooting these people live. Like they news is different than ours. They was actually showing the videos and these people like videos over there. You can find them easily on
that's something that they done did, but now they got some people that they call them.
They were rotten.coms.
Okay.
Rotten.com.
You know, I watch that shit sometimes. You know how but I'm saying, you know how they have a Sharia law, like I was just saying. You gotta understand it's a lot of crimes that's punishable by death. You can't take them niggas for no war crimes, none of that shit. It's fucked up like that over there. And a lot of them niggas then killed some of they people, all kind of fucked up reasons why they doing shit, but I'm talking about towards the Americans though. I don't see they not over there just laying Americans down. You know what I'm saying?
And that's just what we were saying, Kimbo. By that little law that they have, they don't have the same law and go by the same rules that we have. Once you set something with them peoples, you got they go by it, they live by it. You say the 31st, you be out of here. I'm going by the 31st. That's what you said.
Then, but watch this though. This was fucked up about they law, bro. Like, okay, they using ancient law, man, way back when with the Amaravids and the motherfucking the different caliphates and all that shit back when they was Arab was trying to conquer the world. Way. I'm talking about nigga. Okay, this is what they teach you in Islam. They say after Muhammad died, they say it wasn't no more messenger. So the messengers can't get to God like that no more, can't get to Allah no more like that. So after Muhammad died, so when you do something, so to think about this, so if Muhammad's gone, what if we're in a whole new day and time now. So what if you committing a new crime? Like they didn't have cyberbullying or they didn't have a lot of shit back then. So now if it's not spoken about in the Quran, how do you punish somebody if it's not in there? Nigga, they got the right to improvise, make it up. All they need is a couple of head men around them to agree with it. They could say shit, cut all your toes off and sew them on your motherfucking tongue or something. Nigga, you gotta go for it.
How would America be if we live by those same principles and morals and values into where we was like more of a dictatorship like these countries?
Man, we'd be rich as a mud, man. Our country be rich.
We'll be fucked up. I'll be trying to get away from this motherfucker.
We'll be chasing everybody else plane off this month.
And I like this little freedom, man. But that's what this country was built on, though. It was a bunch of motherfuckers that ran over here because they were trying to get away from them, the king, them, and they believed the monarch or everything went through family and bloodlines, and motherfuckers wanted to practice different religion. Cause watch this. We got to remember, nigga, all this shit we talking about, but nigga, it all boils down to the motherfucking me Christian versus the motherfucking Muslims. That's what the American and motherfucking me Afghan shit, that nigga, all that shit been going on for years, nigga. They've been trying to conquer each other's shit.
And Kimbo, I'm gonna fuck your head. I'm gonna mess your head up with something. What we was taught a long time ago. We was taught that the reason that the Jews and Christians and all them beefing with the Muslims is because the Muslims were the one before they became the Knights before they became Muslims. They were the Knights.
Okay, somebody's background or something.
Yeah, somebody's background. That's his background.
Oh.
Now they ain't mine.
Oh, it stopped. Whatever it was.
When
like somebody was in McDonald's.
Yeah, then when they said that the Knights of Templars was the ones that protected Mary Magdalene.
Yeah, all that shit drew up. All they little stupid. I don't say stupid. I'm sorry. All of they weird ass conflict shit. It all boiled down to some mystical, fictitious shit that they use as excuses to enslave us and goddamn me excuses to conquer the word and do with it like God told y'all to go spread His word around the motherfucking world. Bitch, if it's His word or Hell word, we supposed to already know. Fuck, we need you to come bring it to it. But what motherfucker be missing, nigga, all of the great ancient old motherfucking texts, bro, are in motherfucking me written in Islamic scholars. That's why I like to check a lot of them out, because you got to remember, if you start your history from when the Europeans or whoever, when they started writing this shit,
that's how they
5,000. That's 5,000 BC. That's when they started.
Yeah, King. I told you that's my brother up there, man. Hey, Jack, that's my brother up there, man. You know where I'm going with this. You know where I'm going with this shit, man. I be trying to teach people how to think, bro. Like, so if we gonna go before that, so what was going on before that, nigga? That's how you got more slaves came over here that was Muslim than any motherfucking thing. So explain that. That because the Arabs was already was engulfed in the slave trade before the white people. Nigga, they got the trade from them. That would people be missing. These people ain't just start fucking with each other. This shit go way back to then. They got royal families. Why you think when it was my boy damn, what's his name? The one from Iraq over there, they was trying to kill
Saddam
Hussein.
I think it was Saddam, but not just him, all of them. Nigga, look up the companies and the holdings that them people got over here in these countries. Nigga, they probably own buildings downtown Dallas, buildings in New York, nigga, buildings in LA, all kind of shit over there in them countries. They play them games with us.
Because Osama were richer over here.
Yeah, Osama, that's what I'm thinking about. He had clothing lines and everything over here. So watch this, Trigger.
Gas stations and every goddamn.
So watch this, Trigger. We were just saying
500 companies.
Wow, we were just saying that the money that we go, to the other places to try to make money, do all this, what it's worth, all that. So if they money is so great, why would they want to, they hate us so much? Why would they want to do business in America? Why would they put their money in our banks and shit? Nigga, they got so much money in our banks right now. If they were to take it out, nigga, our economy will collapse. So you don't have to go to war with us. Like I tell y'all about Black America. If we want to fight them, nigga, hold your motherfucking money. You want them hold attention? Stop buying Jordans, nigga. Stop going to the mall. Stop spending your money with them. I bet you they start knocking on doors, passing out pamphlets. Black people, where y'all at? We want to talk to y'all now.
How y'all doing? How y'all been? Ain't seen you in a while.
And black people spend $2 billion alone in fashion.
Avo, turn that light off in the back for me, bro. For real, the glare just killing me.
No, that's a sex light.
No, that lamp in the back. It's that lamp.
I'm about to say, why he just ain't cut his camera off?
He came back probably.
No,
I don't know what my bro be on, but I want Adderall, whatever it is. I want to try one of them motherfuckers, because that nigga be geeked up like Favo. If that's natural, that's a fun guy to be around. Rob be laughing like a
man. That's why he said he a comedian.
I'll be on the floor laughing. Yeah, I know he's a pretty good comedian then. Other day we cracked a couple good ones last time. I was checking him out when we was on there.
He getting better, man. He getting better. He starting to sound like a comedian. He
already.
He getting better.
But one thing's for sure,
damn.
2 things for certain. We got to get ready, y'all. We have.
Now we supposed to stay ready, bro. Watch this. Okay, watch this. Now I'm gonna give y'all my point of view. I'm gonna bring y'all into my world. Like this was a lot of people don't know, and it's a lot of shit that they asked not to be spoken about. But do y'all realize? Y'all might not be a part of it, but do y'all realize how many black militias it is just in the DFW area, man? Just because they don't post their shit on Facebook, just because they don't have all this shit going on, they might disguise themselves under other names. But nigga, they practice too. They meet up. They do everything the white people doing. They train niggas, ex-Marine, ex-police officers, everything. So that's why I say we got to stay ready. And this one of they motherfuckers. This is one of their slogans, bro. Everything ain't to be televised. This revolution is not gonna be televised. They don't believe in none of this shit.
One thing is for sure. 2 things is for certain. You have to always remember that there's always a nigga that's willing to take money to put down something.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. We got something for them too. Have you ever heard of a Draco? Like insubordinate, like them countries we were talking about, China, all of them. We can learn from every motherfucking country. Insubordination gets dealt with. You know what I'm saying? I'm really just making a euphemism right now. I ain't saying we're gonna actually kill somebody, but how they gonna get in our circle if we don't even fuck with them?
That's gonna take discipline.
You know what I'm saying? Like I was just saying it's a lot of black, or what you might want to call militias or whatever too. But you can't get in their circle. They don't fuck with people that's gonna tell everything. You know what I'm saying? That's why I tell everybody, like, if you believe in that, you might want to find you a motherfucking militia. You a clique, somebody go train with and learn what you don't learn. Learn by survival tactics. Learn from somebody.
Hey, Kimbo, I'm gonna mess your head up. I'm gonna mess your head up with this one. How you think that if them black militias is so knit tight, then how did the Muslims get inside to kill Malcolm X?
What the black militia got to do with the hold on, wait. Now watch this.
Well, that story just told by somebody on their deathbed that the FBI
had something to do with it. But watch this. I'm trying to figure out how in the hell did the black militias in Dallas area what they got to do with Malcolm X?
No, what I'm saying is if the
that's not the FOI or whatever. That's not no real militia. That's a religious group, fam.
No, what I'm saying is if the black militia is the black people are so tight on militia, then it's a way to get infiltrated.
Right.
I understand. We understand that here. The great powerful countries get infiltrated. Shit. I get what you're saying, but I'm not saying that it's no magical unicorn black people with no guns and vests and shit that's gonna pop up, and every time something happens to George Floyd situation, they gonna come save everything. No, I'm saying as far as motherfuckers saying, okay, we need to be ready because America might be attacked. Okay, I'm going with that scenario, even though I said I don't feel like we're under no threat. We under a threat from being attacked from the motherfucking inside, from the militias, from the white terrorist motherfuckers in the inside. That's my thought on it. But I'm saying for any kind of threat, I always felt like every person in your household, it's a couple of things that you should have. It's a couple of type of weapons you should have in your house. I ain't saying you got to be ready for no motherfucking Armageddon, but it's just some shit you need to keep yourself safe in case something happen. Like I'm just saying preparation. If we feel like, what's the use of us saying we feel like we're gonna be attacked one day or all this and you ain't preparing for it? What if it happened tomorrow? Shit. What if Bin Laden pop up at what if Bin Laden pop up at the Cowboys game with a bomb? You know what I'm saying, this weekend?
Hey, Kimbo, I'm gonna mess your head up again. See, they got guns and ammunition. We got all we got is a 4.52 clips.
Some people allegedly.
Right. That goes back to that propaganda you was talking. Don't believe the hype.
Some people scared of niggas too. Some people get guns for other niggas too.
Mm-hmm. Yep. All facts. It's all facts, man. Well,
allegedly, It's allegedly Trick.
Allegedly, yeah,
Allegedly,
allegedly,
Fellas,
yeah.
I wanted to piggyback on something you guys were
you
talking.
can't just finally get your camera right and just jump in, man. You just got right. You just jump in, man. You know what? You've been trying to get your stuff right so long. Go ahead, Avo. My bad. Do your thing. Do your thing, bro. You finally got your camera
come on, man. Give us what you got, man.
Go ahead, Avo.
Avo.
Uncle Charles.
What's up?
Go ahead, Avo.
You got the flow, fam. You got the flow.
No, because I'm listening on the background, so you guys are actually sharing great information. So
thank you.
What you guys mentioned about the Arabs is true. There's an example. When you guys remember when ISIS was running crazy 2 years ago, 3 years ago?
Yeah.
There was another ISIS in Africa. I forgot the name of it right now. No, but they have a different name. They have an African name. Remember when
all of it is about the Islamic State. Remember that the IS gonna be in there. They all trying to form an Islamic State that's all under the Sharia law.
Yeah, and the ISIS in Africa is 3 times stronger. But there was a moment 3 years ago that the ISIS in Africa wanted to unite with the ISIS in Europe, you know, the regular ISIS. And the regular ISIS was like, we're not messing with y'all. So it shows you that there's a lot of African hate or black hate from the Muslim community or from the Arab community.
It's always been like that, bro. They still selling slaves today in Muslim countries.
Yeah, I mean, I was actually, I just watched this documentary on Netflix about dictators, and it talks about how although Gaddafi was not a perfect man, Gaddafi was the only man that had a women military. Like he was protected only by women, you know. But Gaddafi also helped out a lot of countries in Africa. Gaddafi built a water system in the whole country that basically helped out areas that were not allowed before. So Gaddafi was for the development of Africa. Now, the problem is that within the Middle East, a lot of the Middle East use the term Middle East to basically not call themselves Africa. You know, we talk about Egypt and we just say Egypt, but you know, a lot of people don't realize Egypt. A lot of people don't understand that Egypt is in Africa. But at the same time, Egyptians tend to whitewash themselves. Another point that I wanted to mention about the Muslims. There's 2 Muslims. We got to identify. There's 2 Muslims. There's the Sunnis and there's the Shias.
Right.
And I believe I wrote it. And the Kurds. The Kurds are kind of like
it's really like 4 or 5. Shit, just
yeah,
a lot
you're right. Because the Kurds are anti-Turkey. Because Turkey, that's another problem in itself. There used to be this thing called the Ottoman Empire. Turkey right now is thinking like the Ottoman Empire. Because remember how Russia used to be a lot of countries back in Soviet Union?
Right.
That was Turkey. So Turkey right now
they were the Ottoman Turks.
Yeah, and they just trying to regain their power back, you know. So when we talk about those countries, a lot of times we got to realize that we in bed with a lot of them. Like for example, the Saudis, the Qatar, and in Dubai, they're our biggest allies. Like the Saudis have so much money, dude. They got trillions of dollars. Like this guy's own like a quarter of Twitter, a quarter of Facebook, a quarter of any technology ever. So it's kind of hypocritical sometimes because we fight countries that really didn't do nothing to us. During 9/11, we got attacked by 14 hijackers.
No, bro, they say they had weapons of mass destruction, bro.
No, they didn't. 14 out of the 19 had only like you know, nail cutters and things like that. Like
no, wait, bro. I seen Bush on TV the other day talking about pray for the Afghans. I say, boy, that's a dirty motherfucker. He talking about pray for the Afghans. I say, Bush a dirty motherfucker.
And with the Bushes, people don't realize that the Bushes war was a personal thing. Back in the days,
I told him that. You late. I already told him that.
Back in the days,
he get back for his dad.
Saddam Hussein spit on George Bush Sr. You know, so and you go back to Skull and Bones. I don't know if you ever heard of Skull and Bones.
It wasn't just the spitting. It's also because he came over here and Saddam Hussein was the first person that got inside of the White House.
Also, Person Bush, which is I think is the father of George Bush. He was the founder of Skull and Bones.
You talking about
Skull and Bones was a secret society cult that was built in Yale University. So
that's white boy shit. We know about Skull and Bones.
A lot of people might not know, Kimbo. Not everybody's as smart as you.
Oh,
So I'm trying to share
what
our
school
people.
did they go to?
Oh yeah,
I forgot what school they come from. Like the what they call them?
It's mostly
top schools,
Ivy League.
Yeah. That's what it is. Yeah.
Yeah. So a lot of these wars are personal things because when they had Skull and Bones, they went and they stole the like I believe it was like an indigenous skull to be able to found it, and it was founded by some Iraqi members. That's why there's the Bushes just want oil. If you go back to the recession in 2008, Texas, mostly Houston, Texas, was the only city that didn't go through a recession. A lot of people don't know that. Like, no, while the country was losing money during the war, Texas got Caterpillar, Texas got oil companies, Texas was milking it. The last 40 years of two Bushes, Texas is kind of running like a country on its own when it comes to the development. You're gonna see that in the next 40 years, Texas is gonna be the new California. Also because a lot of people are moving there to avoid taxes. So and you have a governor that is allowing Elon Musk or all those techies to do whatever.
And Abo, can I say something?
Saddam tried to kill Bush, y'all. He didn't just spit on him. He tried to get them, have him killed.
Nah, see, Saddam was the first.
They didn't get close, but his people got arrested. But he had ordered a hit.
Saddam was the first person to get over here in America and get inside the White House with a gun that tried to actually shoot Bush himself.
He was gangster.
And then I'm gonna tell you, Avo's so right. See, when back in the day, that's why everybody from killing Kennedy.
Trigger don't believe in me, bro. It's so sad.
Kennedy had to get.
No, he did. I told you he was on point, bro.
Kennedy had to die in Dallas, Texas. Kennedy had to die in Dallas, Texas. See, I'm all over that history shit, especially with them Kennedys.
My nigga say he had to die in Dallas.
The Kennedys were bootleggers, and people don't realize that most of their money came from illicit money. You know,
that was the thing back then. That was like the drug game. That was like the Kush game back then. Shit, a bunch of families was in it.
And the same mafia in Chicago,
that prostitution and all that shit was the shit.
The same mafia in Chicago put Kennedy in power, but when Kennedy became president,
I forgot what sister that it was, but it was one of Kennedy's. It was one of Kennedy's sister that fell in love with a nigga, and that's how the liquor got really strong bootlegging in the black community through her and him.
Allegedly.
No, this is well fucked. This is well fucked.
Allegedly.
But the problem with Kennedy, it was the fact that going back to what Trigger just went to Las Vegas. Back in the 60s, there was no Vegas. Vegas was empty. We had Havana, Cuba was basically Vegas because Americans will go and they will go in a boat 90 miles away from Miami, and you could be able to do any type of things, illegal gambling, prostitution, etc. But the problem was that the Cubans were not allowed to go to American places.
Fidel Castro.
Later on Castro nationalized everything and kicked America out of there. So, and that was a problem with Kennedy because Kennedy didn't want to go with the invasion. Like we were supposed to wipe Havana ass out.
The Bay of the Pigs. I was just talking about that.
Yeah. So because you go back to Marilyn Monroe, for example. Marilyn Monroe had a pimp in Chicago.
Allegedly.
Yeah. Well, She used to be married to a baseball player from the Yankees.
She was a whore, allegedly.
No, but see, Marilyn Monroe was.
She was a smart woman. She was just used.
A whore, allegedly.
No, but see,
she was used, bro.
Definitely a whore, allegedly, man.
See, a lot of people don't know if it was not for Marilyn Monroe, the Caucasian women at that time wouldn't have been exploiting their bodies the way that they was doing it if it wasn't for her.
Shit, they ain't had no right then. They was like Sharia law back then.
yeah, but Marilyn Monroe was the one that real live was you seen them pictures of her on the internet having
yeah. I know what you're saying.
Dresses and all of that.
She was married to Joe DiMaggio. She was married to Joe DiMaggio.
Opened the door for him.
Right.
White Caucasian women wouldn't have known what a short dress looked like or their back.
That's crazy though. Watch this, bro, on the real from like it's crazy that they'll be saying, damn, why do we commit crimes, or why do we go to war with territories and terrorists and all this bullshit? And look what they do. It's like we watch them do it it's like the parents saying, do what I say and not as I do, because all we do is America do is go kick people's ass and jump in people's business. And like if you was like I used to say this, if you was a serial killer and you want to kill and you want to get away with it, you will join the police force or you'll go to the military, bro. Right. The way you can get away with it. You know what I'm saying? Ooh,
yeah, you so would.
Fake over there. He's going down. I see him over there. Yeah, okay, get him out.
And see another reason why the Washington Redskins and Dallas has a rival is because Washington feel like still their wonder boy, which was Kennedy. Kennedy was our wonder boy.
Oh shit!
You can't say that.
Shit, man. Well, I'm done, man. I can't say
I'm done, man.
Say, man, y'all hit that like button if y'all don't hit that like button.
Put D Rose in time out for 2 seconds.
It's that cake too.
Oh god damn! Hey man,
36% THC level. You know, Texas don't know about that.
Drugs.
This is not a drug. This is medicinal.
Nah, I'm being funny for you.
I got ankle surgery.
30% THC, Avo.
Si, senor. 30% right here.
What's they called?
This one is called Blue Tara. It's Snow Lotus and Baba Shine. 36%. That shit's strong like a motherfucker.
He ain't getting high.
It said CBD, didn't it?
Yeah, that's CBD.
That's Cam. Cam was smoking CBD last night. That's not me, bro. We don't do that. That's like vegan cigarettes. That's what CBD is. Vegan cigarettes.
That nigga said it was.
I told them niggas, I say nigga tell me, bro, I got some moon rock. Nigga had some shit 3 for 45 some shit. Man, I got them hoes from the nigga. Nigga that called me in the hood, sold me them whole trigger. Nigga, I'm thinking, okay, like it's all in, it's wrapped up right, everything packaged right in the little old a glass container, tube, everything. Nigga, I could get back in the truck, fire one of them bitches up. I was like, damn, I ain't high. I got close. I got about 15 minutes away. I got halfway through that bitch.
You got stuck.
I just realized all of a sudden, nigga, where my arm be hurting at where I got shot at. Nigga, my arm was feeling good. Nigga, my leg, where my hair hurt my leg, my hip be hurt. Nigga, all this. I couldn't feel nothing no more. I was like, damn, I feel good in the motherfucker. I said, man, this nigga done healed me. Nigga didn't get me high, man. He gave me some therapy. Ain't that a bit? Nigga, I didn't want to go on fucking medical therapy.
Actually, next month I'm going to Oakland. I want to go to Oakland and because what is it called? Mushrooms is legal over there. I'm gonna go to Oakland and try mushrooms because I want to do it with a professional. I don't want to do it with just randomly, but I want to try
do it with a chick.
You don't gotta.
Yeah, actually, I'm gonna go meet with some homegirls over there. I'm gonna meet with a homegirl over there on YouTube.
Time out. Everybody, time out.
That's what he be on, Trigger.
Hold on, time out. hold on, bro, cause maybe I'm higher than high, man. But y'all know I be sitting in the cut sometimes, just paying attention and calculating and gathering information in, man. Nigga, did you just say go to San Francisco and try the Bay Area and try some shrooms, nigga?
Yeah, it's legal. It's legal.
What
Shrooms
kind of
is
nigga?
legal.
What kind of nigga want to try shrooms, bro?
I've been studying about it, and like a lot of people talk.
You never took them. You never
I
took
never
them.
took them.
I grow them. I grow them and take them too.
So you want to go to Oakland and do it for your first time?
Well,
I already tried it home for my first time.
I'm a proponent. No, I'm gonna go there and pick it up and probably bring some home. But I want to try it over there because it's not legal in San Diego. So, and I'm a proponent. I'm a proponent.
Y'all don't try shrooms before?
I'm a proponent for the world.
Yeah.
So you like that? You like that psychedelic high, huh?
Look,
I never experienced it. I never experienced it. But I'm curious. I'm curious because I read. I watched
okay, George.
You watched the documentary called Fungus on Netflix.
Okay, George. Look to my, he curious. Okay, George.
Yeah, I ain't tried nothing outside of marijuana.
I didn't watch. I watched all the former K little videos and shit because I like science. You know what I'm saying? The formulas and shit. But hell no, I want to try it.
I ain't never heard a nigga say he gonna go somewhere and try some shrooms, man.
But it's not like I'm going to a drug dealer, Trigger. I'm getting. I got ankle surgery. I already got a medicinal license in California state, right?
Right.
So if I could use my California state and now it's legal and I'm a proponent for the end of the war on drugs, I cannot be anti. I'm not saying I'm gonna do PCP, Trigger. I'm not doing PCP.
Avo, what if they made coke tomorrow? If they made coke legal like that, would you go and go get it since it's coming from the government? You got a card for it, all of that.
No, I never got coke in Colombia when I go there. So why would I get coke over here?
So watch this. So now, no, I'm just saying. So I'm saying by you saying that, so you should understand why we'll be asking you about why do you want to try some shrooms?
Because
it's like you saying you want to try some coke because most black people like that psychedelic shit.
Because psychedelics was the way how we as homogeneous.
You want to find your inner self.
You want to get in a sense.
You want to find out who you really are. I can tell you who you really are, but I ain't gonna say it on here because they're gonna be laughing at me.
So you need to take hold on. Do you need to take some shrooms to find your inner self, bro? Like
no. It's dude, you have to be more.
Hey, no.
Don't get mad at me,
Avo. We got people that do that same thing. In Dallas, we call it whack. We call it PCP. We call it juice.
Nah, I don't trust a drug dealer to
I'm saying angel dust.
I wouldn't do that.
That's what they use it for. The same thing for that psychedelic euphoria that they get. That sometimes they thinking they swimming, they thinking they saying God, Jesus, and they seen their life before them. Same thing the shroom gonna do.
I need Avo to answer this question. Avo, so what is it that you looking to experience with the shrooms? Like, what are you looking? What is your mission to find out? Like on some real shit.
Out of body experience. I also I have a friend that used to stutter. I have a friend that used to stutter. He did mushroom one day. That was 4 years ago, and he stopped stuttering. He stopped stuttering. So I think that
what
there
are you
is
trying to stop doing?
If I have a speech impediment and like mushrooms would, because I think those type of drugs align.
I've been ever pop a mushroom and start talking French like a motherfucker.
Maybe, I don't know. Who knows? I speak 4 languages already.
Hold on. We got somebody else experience with shrooms on here. King, guys.
Can I talk to me?
Yes, sir. I grow them and I take them. Well, I wouldn't say I still do, but I still grow them.
So what was your out of body experience with this shit?
Yes.
Hold on. Let me put Sons of Morning. He got a daycare going on back there.
Yeah, I wouldn't say that ain't black folks thing. Like Kimbo said, I disagree. We had that in ancient times. But my experience with them, I've had multiple experiences. So one time I let my lady take some and I let her little brother take some too. They all grown, everybody grown, but I walked to the store, I looked up, I seen another earth above the clouds.
See what
Listen,
I'm saying?
check it out though. Check it out though.
No, but not what I was saying, King. It's not popular around us in our hoods and our communities. We don't even know nobody that just got them like that. Go ahead.
I was gonna get to that.
Go ahead.
But yeah, the shit tripped me out. It tripped me out too.
Another.
You know, but then I got back to the crib and I went to Walmart. All this shit is on my YouTube channel. All this shit is on my YouTube channel. But I went to Walmart.
I'm out of here, y'all. Thank y'all for having me on the
Peace, God. Peace.
I appreciate.
But when I went to Walmart, everybody was staring at me, or so I thought, right? So boom. Oh shit. I had to go to the back and wash my face, put some cold water on my face. I'm like, man, you just chill out. You already know what you were supposed to expect. But damn, so I'm trying to get myself together. And one of the rules, Avo, if this is what you're trying to, you doing too much, you can just holler at me. But anyway, the one thing you don't want to do is look in the mirror, right? So I'm washing my face. I'm like, okay. So I look up. I fucked up and looked in the mirror. As soon as I looked in the mirror, I locked eyes with the me that was in the mirror, and the motherfucker took me into the mirror and switched roles with me. So I was stuck. Check it out. I was stuck looking in the mirror for a quick like 5 minutes. I say like 3 minutes really. So boom, I snap out of it. I come out the bathroom, and it's this old white lady waiting for maybe her daughter or something. And she had this COVID mask on. But when I looked at her, she turned into a fucking raptor. So when she turned into a raptor, it was time to go. It was me and my lady's little brother. I left Walmart, and he had to catch up. So boom, I go home, I get home, I put my face under the cover, put a pillow over top because you want complete darkness so you can get as much so you can get as much visuals that you can depending on the strain you take. What I took was Mazatex. So
hell no.
Once I got into the darkness, the next thing I know, I'm in a cryogenic ice freezer chamber or some shit with a little window so you can see who's out there. Yeah, Kimbo, she was trippy. This is
wait. You know what you just made me realize?
This is only one
trippy. That man was trippy.
That's how they built the pyramids. They was on mushrooms.
Listen, Kimbo, you do not want to get into that convo with me. But anyway.
See? I know where you going with. I heard you.
So boom, I get under the cover. Next thing I know, I'm in a cryogenic chamber, and I'm looking out this little window on it. And what I see are scientists, but they're not human figures. And they're made of platinum. And they're just looking at me and taking notes. So once I see them, I become one of them. And now I'm looking at me inside the fucking cryogenic time chamber as a platinum entity or some shit. And so I said, all right, I still have function of this reality. So I'm like, chill out, you good.
That's trippy, bro.
Look, it's a lot to it. I've had maybe 6 or 7 trips. So boom. The next thing I can remember is I'm looking at reality in a water drop. But this water drop.
That is a platinum.
Yeah. I'm looking at reality in a water drop, but this water drop is about as big as Earth. And every time it's about to drop to the ground, the reality starts over again. And so I'm just watching this water drop of reality start over and over. And as it falls, I'm watching everybody's life just, from birth to death, and then it restarts. And it restarts. It's just so much. But yeah, that's one of the ones. That's one of my first ones.
You don't told me that first one was enough for me. Say I don't know no niggas that sell shrooms, have no experience with shrooms.
Now you do.
Now, yeah, I definitely do, man.
He got the ayahuasca.
Now look, this is what happens.
Hold on, King guys, time out. You don't told me too much.
Yes, sir.
You don't told me too much, man. You don't told me too much. I'm scared now. Avo, if everything you just heard was enough not to want to experience that, boy, something is wrong with you, boy. Goddamn me, niggas. Like if y'all niggas sitting back and want to experience that, y'all lost y'all damn mind. The fuck? That
Nah,
nigga
not
said
at all.
he seen his self in the mirror, and it brung him in, and it looked like he was looking out the mirror. Hell no,
Yo,
boy.
did I
But
froze? Oh, you trigger froze.
but you
Wait.
know,
What's this
but
called? King
You
Eyes.
froze,
you
King
know
nigga.
Eyes.
that I
What's
take
the?
shrooms now.
Wait, I
But
know you
I
know what
didn't
Did
this
know.
you
is, King
did I
Eyes.
froze or
What's
you
the
froze?
Hold
Because
on,
I think
what's the name
it's
of
too
the
many
stuff?
people talking.
Damn, I
Ayahuasca.
want to say it
You,
started with an M, the
you
one that
got. I know what you talk about. You got ayahuasca. You got mushrooms. You got
the one that
you
they
got
take is on
you got. Check it
YouTube.
out.
When
You
I
got.
first heard about it,
Yeah,
it
I know
was
what you're
still
talking about.
legal, but they
You got
made it. They were having it in headshots.
You got
Huh?
DMT. DMT. Is that what you're talking about?
And you got names on the
You got
shrooms?
no. These are different psychedelics.
No, watch this.
DMT
This was a
actually is
plant. I
natural
think
in
they
a
found it
person.
in Mexico or some shit. Now I want to say it came from the ayahuasca. Damn, they was selling it in head shops. But I'm finna give you I'm gonna give you a situation. It's on YouTube. I can't think of the name, but when they take the shit, they be normal. And all of us motherfucker be jumping out windows and all of that shit, or they start thinking somebody trying to fight them, hurt them. They jumping, looking around all on the ground and shit.
Salvia.
Salvia, yeah.
No,
Have you tried that one?
I ain't fuck. Look, don't get it twisted because I took shrooms and I'm into everything. Not just fuck with
I'm saying,
shrooms and weed.
See,
I don't fuck with shit else.
So that's
this is
like
what I
next
thought,
level.
bro. This is what I
Yeah, that's
thought,
too
man.
much for me.
When I was in college, I had my relative used to. He the only nigga I ever heard talk about shrooms, but I never had like a friend that takes shrooms and shit. And I never was around when my relative be with the white boys and say he used to be like, I don't try this and that. But the nigga was telling me that you get the mushrooms out on the cow shit and
Look,
stuff
you
like
can
that.
get mushrooms from cow shit. It's a fungus. It's a fungus. At the end of the day, it's still a fungus.
And you gonna eat that?
No, I don't do shit like that. I grow mine. I
I'm
don't just
talking
go
about
picking
you
it.
eat them though. Like if
No,
you
no, no.
grow
See,
it,
that's the
like what
thing.
fungus?
Check it out.
What fungus are you putting on it to make it grow?
You can eat them. You can drink them. Drinking them, if you drink them, you're gonna get a heavier dose. When I took my mushrooms, remember I'm still on daddy duties and I still have responsibilities. So I wasn't sitting there just downing mushrooms and going crazy with it. You know, I started off with
take that ride, bro.
No,
I think
I've done
some people like that. We need that experience.
I've done bigger doses and I've done micro doses.
Well, them some wild ass experiences.
I'm saying I'm not no thrill seeker like that. Like I'm cool with staying on the ground. You know what I'm saying? I'm cool with seeing one world.
This is the stigma about it, and I'm not advocating for anybody to take shrooms. I'm just telling you my experiences with it. But
heighten your intelligence.
It really does depend on how much you take. Like if you're not a person who's ever taken them, try microdosing. Microdosing to give you like a buzz. You'll feel real energetic. Your mind will be clear.
Work your way up, shit.
No, you don't even have to work your way up. You can stay at a microdose. For instance, people who suffer from depression. This is what Avo was touching on. People who suffer from depression. I have an interview with a war veteran. He has mental problems, and he has a lot of mental problems. And I did a interview with him. It's about 45 minutes long, and he took mushrooms, and it cleared a lot of things for him. He used to see shadows, and they used to degrade him every day. They used to talk bad about him. He said once he started taking shrooms at a certain level, they stopped attacking
I might
him.
need to take some because I got this shadow keep stealing my motherfucking weed every day.
Peep game. Like Trigger just said, I done told him too much. But y'all see, I'm a very intelligent person. It don't matter.
Oh, no.
I'm talking about you gonna told me about a goddamn high. Goddamn it. I don't want to
he said you going too far for him. For us, he's not gonna go that far.
No, yeah, absolutely. It ain't for everybody.
Hey, because when you talking about it, I'm putting myself in that position and I'm imagining myself seeing what you saying. I'm like, hell no.
I can't think of his name, but the dude
my
with
lady went through a whole different type of trip. When she had her trip, it was a mellow trip. She was real giggly. Other than that, it was just like a mellow trip. She just felt good. And that's one of the perks, depending on your strain you got. Like I said, I got Mazatex. There's others that are much stronger.
Hold on, man. Y'all, Uncle Charles said he just took a shot of Grey Goose. This is crazy.
Hey, look, I'm trying to keep up with him. He got stories for days, you feel me? But Yeah, it's
Nah,
not
ain't
one of
that
those
but
things.
you know what,
Yes, sir.
King Guy, what you just said
Yes,
about
sir.
the military guy,
Shit.
I could see that because I had I remember when I was researching the MDMA and shit, and they were saying that they used to give it to the guys in the military, firefighters and all that shit had to fight the
I know
long
I fuck with
hours.
y'all up with that.
Yeah, and I was like, damn, that's crazy. They used to use all of that shit for medical reasons at one point.
Absolutely.
Right.
And Trigger was touching on drugs earlier in his stream, the previous stream, and we was making a note of, and you made this keynote that drugs are either natural or they're pharmaceutical. You know, there's a difference. Drugs are pharmaceutical.
Yeah.
What I'm talking about and what Avo's trying to do, but he's doing too much. But what he's aiming to do is a natural thing. It's been stigmatized. And like I said, I'm not advocating this. This ain't even a conversation we having for real.
Oh no, like trust me, watch this. We know people like I done seen them.
You're being
they
responsible.
around. It's just not as popular.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
doing this
We got a crowd that do fuck with it.
Just a disclaimer.
I know me, Pooh Black, and Kimbo. We're just shocked right now, goddamn it, just listen to the hop because we don't know anybody.
By the way, can I just say, look, coming from my story, like. Growing up, I never actually smoked marijuana. Tell you the truth, I started smoking when I was like 23 to 22 to 23. I was 23, right? Now, let me tell you something. When I back in 2015, I got my ankle. I got hit by a yellow cab. So I remember having two different drugs. I remember how when I left the hospital, they gave me Oxycontin, and then I was talking to my mother about how, like, I don't like how Oxycontin, I don't like how many of the medicinal drugs, like, I don't know if you ever try morphine where you get hit by somebody, like, they give you morphine. It's the worst drug you can ever feel in your life. Morphine. So I think I'm not that type of, I don't like those type of medicinal drugs that get you all, I'm not that type of person. If I was a drug addict, I would probably rely on those things, right? But then I became, what's up?
If you in pain or dying, you gonna ask for it. I guarantee you that.
No, actually, I try to fight it back. I started doing swimming. I started relying more on cannabis due to the fact that cannabis is actually, for a person like me that is very hyper, I need something that kind of levels me down. Now that I'm in a state like California, I could smoke things that are for my conditions. I don't smoke just for smoking. If I want to feel relaxed, I could go and get a strain that makes me feel relaxed. If I want to work, I could get a sativa.
What if I told you that shit stuff you smoking not working right now? It's not calming you down.
Hold on, I got to hear what Pooh Black finna say.
Go ahead, Pooh Black.
Pooh Black, shout out to Pooh Black, man. You every time you don't talk much, but when you do, it's gold.
Hey, look, I listen to you. I got a lot of notes on you, man. Like, you a good listen, man. Check me out. How old are you, rub me last? I just want to know. I'm gonna tell you why I am.
You gotta think about it.
He's 27. I think Avo's 27.
It got quiet quick.
I can't hear you.
You on mute.
You're on mute.
I said rocked forever 21, but just turned 30.
Okay, well, check this out. You've been blowing a long time, bro. Where you come from? You've been blowing since you about 12, 13?
I've been blowing, like smoking?
Yeah, we call it blowing down here.
No, I've been smoking since I'm 23. I only got like 7 years.
So you started smoking.
43, 7 years ago.
It's just mighty funny, man. It's just mighty funny how a lot of guys, man, that just started smoking, man, and I ain't knocking, but it's like y'all got so much, like different strains to talk about. It's crazy. Like, what really gets y'all high? Like what gets you loaded?
That nigga smoke different.
You know what happened about? You know the thing about weed is that, like, growing up as an Afro Latino. Can I just growing up as an Afro Latino and also being a Colombian person, I never try to live my stereotypes, right? So I never sold drugs, and I never actually tried to. We in Colombia, for example,
bro, we gotta hear this every show.
Due to the fact that there's it's not. It's my life. So it's like I can't talk about your
you're
life.
a conversation narcissist, man.
But I'm just trying to talk about how, like, in Colombia, getting access to drugs is easy, but the amount of people that are addiction to drugs is not the same level as in America. Because
sure.
even smoking marijuana, like when I go to Colombia, I don't smoke, even though it's legal over there.
Bro.
Because of the fact that it's disrespecting my mother, my father,
Kimbo,
and the family, how they look at it.
Yeah.
So in our culture, it's not accepted.
We ain't in no debate. Kimbo, goddamn, I'm so tired of trying to talk over motherfucker when I'm trying to say something. Bro, these things that these people be talking about weed, man. I don't know, man. Like the medical one, every time I hear people talk about like it heals their body or make them stop. I don't know. I guess because I just smoke weed to get high. The weed I smoke, I just be high. I don't know if it's helping anything in my body that's in pain.
Yeah, they got the different strains, bro. It's just like the sativa and the indica. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes niggas be wondering, damn, I smoked that weed right there, man. I was high, but I felt it in my head.
Right.
Then you smoke some other weed, you like, damn, man, I felt sleepy. I was hungry.
Hold on, man.
Hey, can I talk? Can I talk, sir?
I put him on mute.
Senor Pepe. Can I talk?
Grown man talking. Grown man talking.
Like, bro, you got different strains. Some people just be buying shit and smoking it, bro. But a motherfucker who really like a weed connoisseur, THC connoisseur, I don't give a fuck what name you put on it, what the rapper say. He gonna look at it and know or smell it. Nah, that ain't it. Because a lot of time it's the age. You got to know when they pulled that motherfucker. You got to, tell how long that shit been sitting up in the warehouse or whatever. They gonna, with your shit. They you got your what you call it? They got they pay taxes on that shit. Yeah. So I understand where you coming from, with they shit. But I'm talking about when you buying regular shit. But half the motherfucker going up in the shop just because they buying weed, they going there saying, "Hey, give me something with high THC." They don't know about the rest of that shit that's going on. They don't know them different names he's saying, them different what you call it, them clone where they done clone them plants and did all that bullshit. All that be a different kind of high. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it come out work out good, sometimes it don't.
Because most of the weed that I was buying from the dispensary, it went the same high as I like. Like I got some weed from some green allegedly from Tony. He blessed my game, and it was like more of a high we used to. Like I ain't get like the type of high like what we get when buying weed on streets.
Yeah, you ain't gonna fuck with the cookies.
No, I bought some Chim 91 skunk and some OG 18. That OG 18 was some goddamn gas, boy.
Yeah, they had, man. I was turning shit and everybody go fuck with that soap down there, nigga. I was in that bitch, and the nigga told me, I say, man, what's righteous? He was like, nigga, I'm gonna fuck with this soap. I was like, all right, I'm gonna get a couple of them to try it out, then I get the other shit that I know. Nigga, I was not that same night, but that next night, nigga, I caught another motherfucking Uber just to make a soap motherfucking me pick up. Nigga, that shit was so nice. Bro, the shit's so funny. It tastes like you hitting it, it give you a hint like you probably got some soap in your motherfucking mouth, but it's smooth though, not no nasty make you want to spit or nothing. Man, that shit fucked me up, man. I say, man, fuck these people, these growers and shit. But it's fucked up because a lot of you got to go to certain places to get certain strands when you fucking with that shit, the dispensary shit. So a lot of time they ain't got the strand you want. Now you got to hit the street shit. You got to find what you really want.
Like they didn't have no runts or none of that type shit. Like the popular shit that a nigga.
That's why I say you should fuck with that cookies, nigga. I had motherfuckers hit me up like, man, I seen a picture you was at that cookie store that time. Where it said, because when you try to catch the taxi and shit, they gonna take you somewhere else. You got to look up the old name. But they had some good shit up in there. Nigga, I seen the cookies opening up in Puerto Rico when I was down there.
I'm definitely gonna go back, so I'm gonna have to try cookies.
Damn, cookies ain't playing. Burning them, getting that money.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to try. I'm gonna have to try cookies next time because I went to Planet 13 twice. I probably spent about 200.
See, the only one I be fucking with is that apothecary. That's how you say it. It's spelled like a pot to carry. That bitch right there, and that cookies.
Hey, y'all, I smoked an ounce in 3 days. Goddamn it. No, I can't make that up.
Oh shit! I know you feeling like I got to get rid of this motherfucker. I ain't trying
Hey,
to take it with me.
hey, nigga, I'm like, I ain't leaving nothing, bro.
Look,
Like that last day, like instead of smoking tobacco and shit, nigga, every time I want to smoke, I had so many blunts rolled up. I had like 2 switcher boxes.
Nigga, I
like,
was seeing niggas all up in
in my teeth.
motherfucking casinos smoking. Like I said, these niggas wilding them up, walking through them hoes, smoking.
I was scared to do that. I wanted to,
Oh
but
yeah,
I was scared.
I'm real scared.
Yeah, I said,
If
man,
you doing, I'm gonna give you 5-10 feet if you doing it.
Yeah, hey, y'all don't even want to be nowhere around. Y'all don't even want that's stupidity to me, right there. Man, that's stupid to me. Like I thought about it one time when I was in there in the middle of the night by 4 o'clock. I was like, hell no, nigga, shit. I just wanted to hit the dope and shit, but that skunk shit was it was fire. It was just it was like a high, like I would float. But that OG-18 boy, nigga was on that dope, boy. It's like I started everything started spinning and shit, bro. When I was walking the strip, I like shit, bro. I'm high than the motherfucker. I need water and everything, nigga. Shit, fuck that. I'm high.
No, a lot of it's crazy because a lot of times, shit, a lot of people, like you say, got them that CBD for motherfuckers who got them kind of problems and shit. I ain't got them kind of problems. Shit, I got some other kind of problem. My shit need THC.
Man, never tried the CBD. I don't know what it
I got sold to me on accident.
I tried it. I tried the cigarettes, the CBD cigarettes and shit. Just try to see could I stop smoking cigarettes. But hell, I started thinking I was like shit. Hell, police stop a nigga here, they still gonna take a nigga to jail and shit. I ain't no way. Like they like make sure you have a box.
A ticket.
I don't know. I ain't trying to even get the ticket and shit.
I ain't trying to find out.
But it wasn't helping me do a goddamn thing. So
well, watch this though, nigga.
It seemed like a waste of time.
Yeah.
Nigga, I could have got some motherfucking CBD. Okay, watch this, nigga. When I ran out of my little taker pack I took with me, nigga, when I was in Puerto Rico, nigga, the gas stations everywhere got CBD in there. Nigga, what you think I did? Nigga, when I used my motherfucking mi poquito español, nigga, when it found me something, nigga, for real. wait, nigga, for the night was over with.
¿Qué tú le dijiste? ¿Qué tú le dijiste? What do you say?
¿Qué dice?
What words are you using in Puerto Rico? When you introduce yourself, how you was like? You like, hola, yo soy Kimbo.
No, nigga, I say Cuvo, nigga. Yeah, nigga. Yeah, nigga, I know way more, nigga. I know how to say what's up more than one way in Spanish. Nigga don't know who you fucking with, nigga. Yeah, nigga. What you want? Who tell who I am? What's my name? Is my nigga Cacahuate, nigga.
Salute Mafia, Mac.
Oh man.
Yeah. If you go to Colombia and they ask you about a black nigga, bald head nigga with gold named Cacahuate, nigga, they was talking about me, man.
He said his name is Avocado. That's the funny joke because he's saying avocado in Spanish like avo. So that's a funny joke.
Nigga,
that's
peanut, nigga. Nah, I'm fucking with you. But nah, though, like I'm telling you, nigga, come on, Avo. I got more sense than you think, though, nigga. I gotta do is say mota, nigga. Shit, they know.
Yeah, that
real.
But
nah, shit. I watch this, nigga. I tell you this, nigga, on everything, nigga. I had 3 motherfuckers. My new best motherfucking friends, nigga, showing up one after the other, nigga, want to smoke, kick it, trying to take me to the club, everything, nigga. They love me, nigga, for real. I'm talking about showed me mad love, nigga, sold me some shit. Then one of them nigga pulled off and hey, you know what? They turned back around. I said, now they finna try to rob me now. They done play cool with me, nigga. I'm out in the corner by myself, nigga. Them niggas say, oh, he got some jewelry, we finna get him. Them nigga pulled off and bagged back up. Trigger, what them niggas say? Oh, I forgot I had this other shit right here too. Nigga just threw it to me. I say, man, I love this motherfucking island, man.
Just threw you some green.
Yeah, I'm talking about, nigga, they took care of me, man. Then a cat, KCDGTV, my nigga. A cat on YouTube. I had seen him on, what's his name? Kwame Brown channel one time. And I don't know, I think I tapped into him or some kind of way. He was in Puerto Rico. When I hit on his channel, I was like, hey, I'm coming to Puerto Rico, bro. I see you from the, from the States. I might need, your favor when I get over there. I got to shout him out too, man. He came through for me too, man. I meant to tell him to tap in tonight. I was gonna shout him out, man. KCDGTV, man. Young cat came through for me, Trigger, man. Whatever I needed, man. He was gonna make sure I was good. So I said, that's the power with this YouTube shit, man. He pulled up, You know, shit told me some shit I need to know about the island, some do's and don'ts and shit. You know, it kept me right, man. I made sure my trip was good on the cool. If you ask me, shit, because I would have made some mistakes if I wouldn't have ran into the dude. For real.
No, for shit, so that's crazy. I know. Well, I know when most time I go anywhere, bro. That's the first thing I can find. All I gotta do is go to the hood area. That's what I'm looking for the hood for. Cause I'm gonna go to the store where niggas at, and niggas gonna
Oh man,
ask
niggas know
me
you when they
anywhere.
see you, nigga.
Yeah,
Bro, the people, they know you when they see you. They know you over here. They know you probably was scared to bring something with you. They know you want some. They just don't want to disrespect you and ask. They waiting for you to say some shit, cause nigga, they got they don't just have the CBD. They got the THCs on the counter too. But you got it's like a 4 or 6 week waiting period. So shit, nigga, the first time, nigga, I'm walking from the motherfucking place. And young Puerto Rican dude and the chick, nigga, they see me and say, hey, I got some gas. I was like, what? I cap on the youngster, tell him, I want that Reggie. Man, young nigga pulled out on me like he was from Oak Cliff or something, man. Fuck me up. I said, oh, a youngster heavy. Look at him. I'm talking about youngster had like a cutie on him or some gas. I say, man, I got Puerto Rico fucked up, man. For real, man.
You just say no, that's all. Now you know.
Oh, for real. Nah, we everywhere, my nigga. People like us everywhere, my nigga. Just
absolutely.
You just gotta know how to tap into your people. You gotta know the vibe. That's why I say you gotta know how to deal with multiple people. Shit. Like I wish I trust me, nigga. Since I'm going to a lot of places that's Spanish territories and shit, I told myself before I go to Brazil and all this shit, nigga, on everything, I'm gonna take my camera class and everything, nigga. I got some Spanish classes coming up. Like I wanna,
there you go.
I wanna brush up and like get my shit right. Like I can hold a conversation, I can get through it, whatever. But it be times when motherfuckers talking that I can't keep up, and I wish I could.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Cause you get to speeding that shit up on me. You got me like, you start talking like Ricky Ricardo. You got me.
Yeah.
You checked out it's an app called Duolingo.
You said Ricky Ricardo.
Duolingo.
Yeah, that'll help at least.
I want to be able to talk a little more. I feel like it's more respect for the people. Like I was saying, I want to go to different places.
Mm-hmm.
You know, shit. Like most people, like I feel like Egypt, Africa, all of that shit. But I want to know. I want to be able to communicate when I get there. Fuck that. I don't. Right. But like he was talking about. This the funny part. When I did run across a motherfucker I couldn't communicate with, you know what he did? The Puerto Rican cat pulled his phone out, talked Spanish into his motherfucking phone, into Google Translate, and goddamn me, and figured out what the fuck I wanted, and came back like he motherfucking knew English like a motherfucker.
Oh, you talking business? Oh, okay, I got you.
Yeah, man, I'm talking about Google Translate, man, and shit, and got straight to it. That's why I'm saying, bro, we know, bro, we got a spiritual motherfucking language that we speak. So, nigga, you ain't got no business trying to disrespect nobody or trying to be tough or none of that shit. Just be cool, man. Like, especially when you're somebody else country or somebody else place, nigga, you going somewhere else, you a guest. Like, have fun. I just seen people that acting like a fool, you know, and being disrespectful. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah. No house training.
But when we go to Iraq, man, Trigger, we're gonna go to Afghanistan. and go.
Shit, you going by yourself on that one.
Oh man, that's fucked up, bro.
I ain't Mr. Outside, but I won't be Mr. Outside.
I thought you wanted to get our views up and our followers and shit.
Yeah.
All we gotta do is touch down. Look, watch this. Then we gonna jump out of airplane, nigga.
No, Mr. Outside ain't gonna be outside over there.
Watch this. Watch Poop Black. Then I'm gonna get you. Watch this, Poop Black. Then I'm gonna get you a red parachute, just like your bandana, nigga. Look at that.
No. Hey, check this out. Mr. Outside everywhere won't be out there, man.
That's too far, man.
No, for shit. So
I ain't fucking with them people because that shit crazy though. Like war, all that shit in itself. Like I know that shit probably sound weak to some people, like because a nigga ain't like pro war. Because I look at the shit like this, nigga. One of the first wars I feel like my people experienced was shit. Motherfuckers coming in trying to take what we wanted. Whichever land you want to claim, somebody came in and took your shit over, and that's how we end up where the fuck we at now. Now, every time, nigga, we fought, nigga, from the first motherfucking war. Let me get historicity on my nigga one time. The first motherfucking war that we fought over here in America, my nigga, on this land against the British, the first motherfucker to die in that war was a black motherfucking man named Crispus Attucks, looked just like King Eyes. I'm playing about the last part, though. I just But nah, like, bro, like, so watch this. So when motherfuckers be talking about this our country, and then you got the motherfuckers who fight against America, the one who they went to war with, the Confederates, nigga, they feel like they got more right to this country than we do. You know what I'm saying? But they don't know that history. I guarantee the average white supremacist, nigga, they just know what they've been taught, bro. They're a product of America's bullshit, lies.
There it is.
You didn't want to tell them people the truth. Half of them, they trying to take the shit out of school.
I think what you're trying to say is there's a Malcolm X quote that he says, if a rich white man lies to a poor white man and makes him feel like he's better than the top Negro, that poor white man will pay him so he could keep lying to him. So that's what happens in reality. Like there's a bigger population of white Americans that are poor and they're disenfranchised, and their only thing they have is that they say, at least I'm not an N-word, for example. So I think go ahead.
What if
that's what you're trying to say? I'm agreeing.
I appreciate your help. But what if that wasn't what I was trying to say?
All right, my bad. Trying to help.
We, you know, like I wasn't going that way when shit. That'll give us a whole topic about white. When you say white, what do you mean by white? Which white folks are you talking about? Are you talking about all white or 80% of the white folks? Like I get your quote. I get what. Watch this. I love Malcolm, bro. It's a lot of our greats other than Malcolm that was around Malcolm that we didn't even get to hear speak, my nigga. That's how deep I am with the shit. That I love the way everything they did. More than all of them, I love what they did, but I am not them. Nigga, I am my ancestors, period, my nigga. I'm not harping on what they did. What they did didn't work. I got some new shit over here. I got a new way to do this shit, for real. That's where I'm at with it. Like, I feel like I've studied enough to speak like that. You know what I'm saying? I respect my elders. I respect what they did, but I can't walk in their footsteps and get the same motherfucking result they did. I got to do something different. And we doing something different right now. They can't connect like we connected. Yeah.
We have better communications than them. So at the end of the day, like, you know, they got infiltrated by a lot of government agencies. But
they did good with what they had.
I was just using the quote to talk about how you talking about, like, but I wasn't even trying to bring the whole storyline. I think we're ahead when it comes to the communication that we have. When it comes to like
watch this communication. Bam, stop right there, brother. Watch this. I'm gonna show you where you be jumping off the rails. I said the first person to die for America, for the fight to leave the British, to get away, to build this United States, to build the colonies, the 12 colonies. We're talking about those people, bro. I'm saying the first
you was talking about
people. Hold on, wait. I said the first person that died was Crispus Attucks, and you started talking about some shit.
No, you said something
about
rich
white people and the poor white people.
People keep getting lied to, and I read along on you saying people getting lied to, and it's true. Some people get lied to by the 1% of white people, because like that's what I'm trying to say. Like. If you go back to the 1800s, Italians and Irish were not even considered white people. Jewish were not even considered white people.
Bro, I get that, that's not pertaining to what we're talking about. I get that. I know that whole history. I get that. But no, I'm saying about this country that people fighting for, that's going to war with with Afghanistan and everybody. This country that we hold so dear, that black people be feeling like it don't belong to us because whichever may reasons, or they think of all these other reasons to make themselves say it belong to them. They just can't reap the benefits right now because we got to fight and get it back, like the Mexicans talking about they want to get Texas back and all that shit. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying, look at the like now, hearing now what we dealing with. I understand their situation, bro, with the white people Like I was saying, I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about the black. Watch it. Wait, I'm talking about the black people. I'm saying we have all those people, those militias, the people that went and rushed the motherfucking me Capitol. They got all these emotions toward a country that they feel like belong to them. But if they really knew their motherfucking history, they would know that we died and bled for this motherfucker just like them in the beginning. You know what I'm saying? So we should be looked at. That's why we feel like we from here, but this shit belong to us too. That's my point. Now I know we know the white people. We know how they work. We know they made everybody white at some point because they was low in numbers. They did that shit just for to make their population look high, make it like it was a whole lot of them. I know the science behind all of that.
Yeah,
I know the science behind all that, but no, I'm saying to where a lot of people don't know that a nigga was the first one to die for this motherfucking country. That's what I'm saying. So I feel like a lot of us got the right to pop our shit about this country. And I bet you a lot of white people don't know that shit. But now what you saying about they like get lied to, it's not about the 1%, it's about the education system, bro. That's
what's the name? What's the name of that man? I don't know about that. I actually don't know. What's the name of that man that died first?
Crispus Attucks. Check him out. Go back up and Google him right quick.
Facts. I just fixed my MacBook. I'm so
already
happy.
big money.
No,
I be throwing you Jews, bro. Like I be throwing you Jews. You just gotta be able to catch it, bro.
You said Crispus Attucks, right?
Crispus, Crispus, Crispus,
ATTI. Oh, that is no. It says ATTUCKS. It says.
Finish spelling the last name. But you see who I'm talking about, right?
He said it says it says March 5th, 1770 was an American African and Native American descent, widely regarded as the first person killed in the Boston Massacre and thus the first American killed in the American Revolution. Historian decrees on whether he was a free man or escaped slave, but most agree that he was a Native American, especially from Wampanoag and African descent. Two major sources eyewitness testimony about the Boston Massacre published in 1770 did not refer him as black or Negro. It appears Bostonians view him as being mixed ethnicity. Holy shit! You
watch this. Okay, now hold on, Grasshopper. Hold on. Hey, the teacher is talking. Instead, I'm trying to teach you, brother. Hold on, watch this. Now, why would a motherfucker like me know some shit like that, bro? So watch this. That's why I try to tell people about the little search for your little history shit. You see, that's 1700s. And what did they say? That man was Native American and African. And it's a reason behind that. One of his parents, his father was an African fucking king. It's like I'm saying we was already here, we was already mixing. So a lot of people would have this stuff in their DNA. They really do have some of this Native American in them. It's just the time period that it entered they shit or whatever. But the key to that is you also see African in there too. You know what I'm saying? But watch this. So you mean to tell me an African, a slave, was the first nigga to die for this country? Hey man, y'all owe us like a motherfucker. Can we get our reparations tomorrow, please, sir? But bro, you're not gonna learn this shit in school, bro. They're not gonna teach you this shit. That's why I'm tripping. Like they like we're gonna take everything out the schools now. You can't teach slavery, oppression, KKK. That's why we gotta teach our kids ourselves.
You know what's funny? Can I just interrupt very quick because like
go ahead.
Like the American propaganda that they teach us in school is that like the people in Boston revolted and they took over a company and they threw out tea, which did happen, right? So let's bring it back to right now. Usually, let's say it's Eric Garner or is Michael Brown or is George Floyd, right? So George Floyd dies, right? And the real reason why people are outside is because George Floyd dies, right? But most of the times the news just be like, oh, the Target got burned, right? So like in reality, like the Boston Massacre or the Boston Tea Party, which it was the beginning of the revolution, because that's when America basically stood up to the British and said no taxation without representation. So I didn't know that this man died at this event. So like it's just amazing that you like it. That's just crazy. Like I'm gonna study more, but thank you for
Yeah,
that.
Boston Tea Party, nigga. Now you like the Boston Tea Party, don't you? Watch this, nigga. They teach us this shit in school, and they wash us out of shit. That's why I be telling people, nigga, I don't be telling nobody know everything. I'm telling you the pieces of the puzzle that I picked up that I didn't learn from school. I'm like, man, these people dirty in the motherfucker, man, for real.
But we know this already. We know this already.
We know that, but I
Kimbo,
like to have them. I like to
hit
have them pieces for myself when I run across one of them and they think they popping they shit, and you find out you fuck them up.
Well, you hit a good point when you said they trying to take a lot of shit out of school, so it's up to us to do it at home. That was a key point that I listen to, I pay attention to, and I agree 100%. It don't matter. We know what the enemy do. I call them the enemy, the foreigner, the enemy. You call them what you want. I don't care. You got to do your own grunt work just as much as they put in the effort to whitewash us out and hypnotize us and put us in a trance. We got to be just as consistent in opposing and giving the right food for thought. It's dope that you just gave him some wisdom. We got to do that all day, every day.
I want y'all to know something, man. Y'all, this was Pooh Black topic for the night, man. And he said he wanted to hear his brothers Kimbo and King God. He said this be a good topic for them, goddamn. So Pooh Black, he has a vision for this topic tonight.
I ain't saying nothing, and that's what I'm saying, bro. We put a grown man on grown man. Shit, man, we don't know where.
That's what we do, man. But CW. You said they're still erasing our history in Texas, Florida, and Alabama. Well, P-Game, libraries exist. You can go study for yourself. If you need references, my channel is dedicated to this type of conversation every day, all day. I have book references. We talked about some of the grandmasters on my channel earlier today. You can study some of them. It doesn't. That's the thing. That's what I was saying as well. It doesn't matter what the enemies do. If you know basic war, then there's a strategy to everything. You got to know your enemy to be able to declare war on your enemy. So if you know that they're fucking over the education system, the European, I'll say foreign because I don't want to fuck up the platform, but the foreign system of education is training and regurgitation. It's not education. It's not education at all. So we have to do our due work. We have to do our due diligence and not give a fuck what they're doing. You see what I'm saying? If you know they're gonna whitewash you out, don't bitch about it. Not saying you was. I'm just talking in general. Don't bitch about it or get mad about it. Go put in the work to counteract that. Like I heard you was talking earlier when I was coming on about fiat money, where pennies, nickels, and dimes is true currency. My daughters know that. They've known that for about 2-3 years now. You see what I'm saying? I have a video on that where they talk about it themselves. So the simple basics, I can understand we gloss over. You dig what I'm saying? But the big things is the part where we know the strategies, we know the plays, we know the tactics, we know we're whitewashed out of here, we know we're not treated right there. So we got to do our part to counterbalance that shit. It's balance. So if you fuck me over, I'm gonna fuck you over type of thing. Intellectually. Stay sharp. And y'all can get my book. I wrote a book on all this.
Tell them how we can get your book, man. Promote your shit, fam. You don't never promote your books no more.
I don't, I don't do all that on somebody else's channel.
My nigga, shit, we on grown man talking panel, man. It's everybody's channel right now.
I got 2 books to write. I got 2 orders right now to write, and I do everything handwritten. And the reason I do it, all my books
shit, you light skin? You look like G Herbo. I didn't know you was light skin.
Oh, but say, man, come on with it. Hold on.
Light skin power. I dig it.
What the fuck just happened, man?
God damn, man.
Like, but it's cool.
This nigga Evo crazy, man.
Man, God damn.
What I write about is symbology, metaphysics, legal law and legalese definitions. I deal with etymology. I deal with history compared to our story, if that's how it comprehends to certain people. Biology, psychology, and
And all
Yeah,
of them are handwritten.
And oh yeah, the reason I do it handwritten, and like I said, you're getting about 250 pages in a leather-bound book. And the reason I do it by hand is because I believe in energy transfer. Now, if I put a positive energy, a building energy into what I write, it'll be transferred to the reader. They'll get that energy. Now, if I type it out, it's dead energy. It's ink in a computer. So I do everything handwritten. That way, it's authentic. It's personalized for who I'm writing it for. So if I'm writing it for a young teenager or a young child, or you know what I'm saying, somewhere at a comprehension level, I'll make sure the information is for that level of comprehension. So we'll talk about Christopher Columbus and the fallacies of that. We'll talk about law. We'll talk simple law for children. I think that's important. And I'll just dig into little things. The first president was a black man. We often get that confused. Just a lot of simple things for a child. But if it's for the advanced and adult, then you're getting the metaphysics, the symbolism, the occultic sciences, the history, the legalese, the etymology. You're getting all of that. So if you want to grab a book, Cash App, I'll put it up or something like that. Cash App $60 to my Cash App, and I'll write yours out, and then I'll send it off.
What's the process? What's the process of writing a book? What's the process of getting that mental of not getting writer's block?
Well, first you gotta have a title, then you have a body. You gotta have an intro. You have a body.
This is for the children. These are booklets. These are little booklets. They're all done.
Already.
Symbols, manipulation. It's just so I got booklets
I dropped your Cash App in the box so I could pin it.
I gotta put it in. Yeah, I gotta put it in private chat. I can't do it on there.
Okay.
Yeah, you gotta do it for me. But yeah, I do books, and I've been doing these books for about a year now. And that's why I dig the conversations, man. That's why I appreciate it. That's why I dig this type of conversations, because this is the type of shit that I'll be on. I got 3 daughters, and they can tell you about finances. They can tell you fiat. They can tell you history. They could, I do what I'm supposed to do.
So watch this. This is why I love that shit. Cause watch this, bruh. You know that nigga Tupac say, "You out here bouncing your butt, running your busting your head against the wall." Hey man, do you realize how long it took before I realized I was out here in the streets, whatever, getting money, doing it? I didn't realize that I was busting my head against the motherfucking wall, bro. Until I got old and I had the same shit I be telling y'all. If you realize what society you in, if you don't want to learn how to play that game, you're gonna forever lose. I ain't saying you gotta like it, but you gotta learn how to play this motherfucker. That's why we got a lot of millionaires and greats, because they don't mean they like this shit. They just learn how to play the game, shit. In any society you in. If we was in China or we was in Afghanistan, nigga, we'll be trying to figure out how to make that shit work. So over here,
learn basic war.
Yeah, come on, you gotta study your enemy. If you don't study your enemy, you're not at war, shit.
Most people in this landmass, the biggest enemy of most people in this landmass is self. Just out of ignorance of self.
Right.
You can't realize the enemy if you're not seeing clear and thinking clear. And Amos Wilson said it. He said, if not all, majority of all black folks in this landmass are dealing with mental issues. You have no choice.
It's facts.
We live in a foreign culture with a foreign understanding from a foreign education system.
Nigga, since slavery, nigga, ain't nobody gave us no
See, and
no psychiatric help or nothing. We've been passing fucked up shit down. And if you try to tell older person that, I'd be like, motherfucker be saying, well, my grandmama and them did it to me, so I do it too. Niggas still dysfunctional. You know what I'm saying? We don't realize some of that shit they held on to because that's all they knew at the time. So we hold on to some of that shit now. Like I was saying about the fucking high blood pressure, all that. They'll try to ask you what's your family's history. Bitch, you know me and my family lived in the same house. That's why all us got whatever.
Appreciate that, Trigger. Appreciate that.
Hey, y'all, hold on, Kimbo. My bad, bro.
I was finished. Go ahead. I was finished.
The information for King guys that's up there. Y'all want to purchase your handwritten books?
Appreciate that.
He have children books and he have adult books. They are $60, man. He takes time out and he hands write them, man, and breaks them down where you can understand them and word it and everything else. So, man, if you interested
Absolutely.
in getting a book from him or whatever type book, I don't know his IG, but shoot, y'all follow him on his. It's the Scholar or something. I can't remember.
Yep. The Hood Scholar.
The Hood Scholar. The Hood
But,
Scholar is his IG,
if
man.
you do purchase a book, which I'll appreciate, absolutely, make sure in the caption or message part of the Cash App, put an address and a name, and I'll get it out there. Early. I just think knowledge is power, and I love this, and that's why I salute you at the end of each stream, because you make sure to bring the topics, the conversation starters that lead to shit like this. So I absolutely appreciate this platform and these conversations. Kimbo, Pooh Black, Avo, when he on point, when he behave and he on point. The chat always, man.
That nigga high right now.
It's war, man. It's war.
Hey, he must got some. He got some good over there. He high right now.
What'd you say, Kimbo? Oh, okay.
He said King I get the truth. I said, what's
I'm
the
truth? I see what he's
trying truth.
to do. Truth.
Oh, I forgot it. Oh, okay. He
see
did
what
the
he did
Ebonics thing on me. Okay, I see it. Okay, Colombian Ebonics. Okay.
Oh man. But no, it's I got the experience what we call racism as an early child when I moved to Ohio. And that kind of sparked the understanding that some differences between some cultures. And then an OG, an elder, an actual elder, not an older, because I heard you tell your story about respect to elders. An elder checked me one day. He called me an ignorant ass motherfucker, so to speak. And I didn't like how that felt. And so after that, I had to be the smartest man in the room. Knowledge is power. And we live in a foreign land, a foreign culture. Strategies of war being used on us every day. Every day.
Facts.
Every day, man.
Watch this. If the shit wasn't important, then why they didn't just teach it to us then? Why they didn't make sure every slave knew where he came from? Why they didn't make sure they separated who was native? Because this the funny part. It depends on when you want to start counting from. You want to count when the Dutch start coming over here. See, most motherfuckers gonna start with the British and the Spanish. That's the trick they give you. But niggas was already coming over here from other people way before then, bro.
Back and forth out this month.
Thank you. That's why I be tripping off. They fuck, bro. These people see other people doing shit. Remember this, bro. Them people were starving at this time. Nigga, they was looking for other land somewhere to grow shit, somebody to help them. And nigga, think about this. Think about y'all starving. Y'all got disease running rapid because y'all got these bitches wearing chastity belts. So everybody, by the time you get back,
only wash one time a year.
Right. Watch marriage. This. You've been at sea for 9 months. You come back and you just finna hit her without no bath for nothing. She done had this chastity belt on for 9 months. And they wonder where disease come from. But hold on. Y'all living like this. Y'all living in the house with the animals and shit all in there with y'all.
Don't be nice.
Now you say house in the barn. The barn.
Yeah.
Okay, watch this, Trigger. Y'all get on some ships and y'all go to a motherfucking land and pull up. These niggas out here got on gold. Bitches got their ass out, titties out, their thick. Oh my God.
2-story houses, air conditioners, air fresheners, sewage systems, street lights, paved roads, government.
So watch this trick. What if they would have taught that shit in school like that? Brad would have made us look at each other and ourselves differently. Because when I found it out, it made me look at people differently. Nigga, it made me chill out. It made me stop looking at a nigga like another nigga. I realized that he just don't know.
Man, that's the point I wanted to. That's the best point. If it was taught properly, if knowledge was passed on properly, not education, we gonna skip that word. That's a terrible system. If knowledge was passed on properly, it wouldn't be as much divide and conquer because you're passing knowledge on a balanced level. Isn't no bias to it. We wouldn't look at each other like, oh, y'all fucked up. Y'all fucked up. We wouldn't do that. I think, in my opinion, if knowledge was passed to the children properly, like I got videos coming, so this is dope that we're talking about it.
Right.
If knowledge was given in a totality without bias and just objectively as a teacher to a student, it wouldn't be a white-black issue as big as it is. Under this foreign culture, though, we don't get that benefit of opportunity. We're taught young. It's differences, motherfuckers. It's just like that.
Right. So that class benefits.
We're getting fucked from the beginning.
Another class.
Right. Exactly. So just for that question, I think that's an important question we don't think about. What if it was taught properly, without bias, objectively? What if knowledge was just properly passed on like it used to be? We wouldn't be at each other's throat, because it wouldn't be white people are pieces of shit. No, it'd be like, this is the facts of life. This is what happened. I don't feel no way. I'm just telling you the information. Boom, boom, boom. Now let's talk about it together. That's how it should have been. That's how it's supposed to be. That's why Trigger's platform is so important to me personally, because it gives an opportunity for a whole bunch of people to hear this shit. Even if you dislike it, you learn something. Yeah. You learn something. Truth ain't supposed to feel good all the time. As a scholar, as a person who studies, how many exactly you learn truths that you didn't even know before, and it fucks with your reality of thinking, and it's supposed to.
Okay, watch this.
Absolutely.
Watch this, King Guys. When you first came into like this knowledge and learning shit, I know it was a lot of shit you found that wasn't true, but I'm gonna say this the one that fucked me up when I really actually, I ain't trying to disrespect nobody on here, and I'm just saying I'm gonna say the idea
this was your role, right? This
I'm gonna say
role.
the idea of Jesus, the story how they told it. When I found out wasn't no white man walking around in Egypt that my grandma and them had me scared of, all this shit, nigga, I say. Now you talking about an out of body experience, my nigga?
Man,
nigga, I had an out of body experience one night, nigga. I thought I was having a panic attack, nigga. I was reading and learning. I don't know if I was on. I want to say it was John Henry Clark, Shaka Barrett Shango. It was one of them motherfuckers. They was getting deep. And bro, the shit made so much motherfucking sense. Like, cause I had already knew some of small shit. Yeah. Man, that shit, and when I started putting the shit together and I realized what a disconnect was, and I started putting years and timelines together, man, nigga, I had a motherfucking out-of-body experience, my nigga. I was like, these bitches had me for lost.
They got
so that's what I feel like. I think when motherfuckers just, I ain't telling nobody to drop what they believe in, because you got the right to believe what you want to believe. But I'm just saying, if that's what you really believe in, study what you believe in. Study it in its entirety. Study the whole thing about the shit, because all of them got a beginning.
Without bias. Yep, without bias. Study without bias.
All of them got a beginning. That's why I was like, I just want to get what was stolen from me, bro. Even before I die, I want to know everything that they didn't want me to know. I want to go find it out. That's just one of my journeys. That's why I go certain places, do certain shit. That's why I want, like, motherfucker, make a bucket list. Before I die, I want to find out as much as I can. If I came from a village, I want to go eat, break bread with the motherfuckers before I go. Cause to me, that's like going back to the nigga. I watch on them travel channels. I watched a couple of people go to the gates of no return in Ghana, my nigga, and they go to the gates and they go back through them motherfuckers. Like, yeah, y'all said it was a gate of no return, but we returned. Like, nigga, that's some cold shit to me.
I'll tell you, I was never brought up religiously. I never had to wear my mom, she's a diehard Christian. So, when the biggest thing that fucked me up in studying and learning and shattering truths that I thought were true was the word games and how dangerous these motherfucking word games have been.
Right. We said the etymology of things. Yeah, when you learn study etymology. Yeah.
When I learned etymology, when I learned black, when I learned white, when I learned civilian, citizen, when I got into these words and I seen how we use these words every day, and I'm starting to peep how we hypnotize each other, your friends, your family, we do it every day.
That's why they teach you in school. People really think school is an education. No, it's what you call it. It's a simulation.
Yeah, it's regurgitation. Yeah. Can you remember what the fuck I say? Cool. You can. You get an A, B.
Exactly.
You don't. You fail it.
As long as you can remember.
And this is why I didn't go to school. I went to jail and all this good shit, this and that, and still came out teaching some of the teachers, asking to be a speaker at certain occasions for young girls and young youths. And I never paid attention in school. I passed on some trash, on some trash. I'm gonna keep it a bean with you on trash.
Right.
But still, I figured out after the education system that all that shit was bullshit. All that shit was bullshit in the first place. So I didn't really miss out on nothing. I know my math. I know how to read. From there, I'm straight. It's motherfuckers that dropped out at sixth grade and had businesses. You don't need all.
Bro, you know how many brothers just like you though, bro. School, they wasn't dumb or slow. Just school just didn't interest them. The shit was too slow for them.
And we know why, because it was given to us from a foreign person in a foreign system. Them white passive aggressive white teachers, them white girl teachers, and then passive aggressive white boys teaching. It doesn't operate the same for black children that it would for a white child. It just doesn't. And I had a live stream, I believe, on that topic. Black children got to be taught by black men or black women or both. A duo would be beautiful. And white children got to be taught the same shit they've been getting taught by white teachers. Let them have that. You can't have a foreign culture, a foreign person who is not from the turf try to educate you about you. It will never work. It will never work. And who said that? John Henrik Clark. You don't have any friends.
Hey, King God.
Yes, sir.
So do you think a Hispanic that teaching Spanish? You think that do you think we need that? You think we need that in the long run, or do you think that it's
I think learning language is very important.
You think if a Spanish teacher is teaching black kids for like 10 years, do you think those kids that got taught Spanish is more disciplined with the word, with how they present themselves? You think it'd be easy for them to get jobs?
I don't think the language barrier is going to help anybody get a job. I think the language, understanding different languages, like in my household, I grew up speaking Korean and English. I'm still learning Swahili. I'm trying to build up my linguistics, if you will, because that's one of the signs of a well-versed person. Now you add travel to that. Now you almost unfuckwittable, but it doesn't matter who's teaching the children language, as long as they're teaching the proper right way to speak the language. I don't see a problem with who teaches the language. You might have an English accent to it, but it's still learning another language. As far as education, history, and those type of things, no foreigner should be teaching anybody but that culture of people, history of that culture. You gotta have that.
Hey, y'all, we got 5 minutes left off in the show, so I want y'all to kind of. I'm gonna give Avo, go on, pop your shit. You got a minute. You got a minute, fam. Make you a quick minute, man. I'm gonna move y'all so the panel controls up the show. Go on and pop you a quick minute.
Hey, make sure y'all cash app King Oz. Even if y'all can purchase a book, cash him something. Shout out to him. I didn't even know, like.
You gonna get you a book? You gonna get you a book? Avo, you gonna get you a book?
Eventually.
The knowledge ain't going nowhere. No rush.
Eventually. I'm a research though. Other than that, what happened today? Today the infrastructure bill just passed in the Senate, and also the John Lewis bill passed in the Senate. So I mean, in the Congress.
Can you explain the infrastructure bill for the people in the back?
The infrastructure bill is a $4.1 trillion spending bill on roads, on buildings, on like basically adapting. Like if you go back to Europe, in a lot of countries they have better roads, better systems for the new let's say for the new cars. Let's say by 2035, California wants to stop selling gas cars, so they're gonna probably build more Tesla or electric cars.
Right. Hold on, bro. From what I'm hearing in 2025, California supposed to be under the goddamn water, so they need to have.
California gonna be in Texas like they already doing.
Well, California is mostly on fire, and they don't have any water. Actually, they're having a drought right now. But
Don't sleep, bro. You talking about through the ocean, bro. You meant through the ocean, not from the rain.
The John Lewis bill is a more important bill because it will fight gerrymandering. You know, if you look up gerrymandering,
gerrymandering.
It's very bad for our community, and with that bill passing and going to the Senate, we could be able to filibuster and pass that bill. You know, so shout out to John Lewis, his family, and rest in peace.
Okay, salute, Advo. Appreciate you coming through, bro. Appreciate you behaving today the best way you could. But salute to you, fam. For real, little bro. Salute.
Back to the chat you go.
Yeah. Goddamn me, King God. Goddamn me.
Man, you know what I gotta say.
King God, Kimbo Greedy, and Pooh Black, man. That's how we're gonna end tonight. Cause this Pooh Black topic, goddamn me. We're gonna end like goddamn me, we started. Let's go.
I appreciate the platform always. Always appreciation for you, Trigger, Kimbo, Pooh Black, the chat. And I mean that. You know, it's always a good time coming here. It's always a good conversation coming here. You know how to get the topics right, just right. Shout out to Pooh Black for this one though. You know,
for sure.
I enjoyed what I was able to catch. You know, I ran a little late, but I appreciated the conversation. It's always intelligent conversations on here, and even when we have some disagreements, we know how to have a discord properly. So I just love this channel. I love the people on here, man. So salute, Trigger. I appreciate y'all.
No, for shit, so salute to you, Kimbo. Big.
Yeah, man. Before I left, I just wanted to say it's always funny to me how black people, my people, whatever title you want to use, motherfuckers who the same struggle I am, it's always amazing to me how we'll pray for France, pray for Afghanistan, how we have so much emotions toward everybody else, but when it comes to each other, we lose that energy like a motherfucker, man. Like that shit is so weird. Like it's fucked up with people, what happened to them people over there, but I wish we'd use some of that energy and turn it inward, bro. For real. And start learning how to give a fuck about each other like that.
For shit show.
I think that shit'll take us a long way to help us out. And these fucking rappers and these fucking managers on Clubhouse really need to chill out, man. There's too much beef on Clubhouse, man. Look, put some algorithm. You heard me, algorithm. They need to stop beefing on Clubhouse algorithm.
Shit.
But nah, that's basic law, man. That's a pretty good topic, man. But,
we might need to talk about Clubhouse tomorrow night on the live.
I'll be trying to drop Jules sometime, man. But I remember I told my homie that when we was having a debate, man, motherfuckers think I just be shooting the shit. But some of that shit that I be saying, nigga, I learned it because a motherfucker told me. Sometime if you learn how to listen, sometime, boy, you'll be a bad motherfucker. We all can talk. We all can talk like a motherfucker, but the hardest thing for a smart motherfucker to do is to listen to another motherfucker, man. For real. We all can learn something from each other, man. But I'm going to keep dropping jewels on y'all ass. Stick around. I might teach you something that the teacher couldn't teach you. Your professor at the school, nigga. I paid for college education for my daughters and shit, nigga. I done taught them more than they learned at the motherfucking college, nigga. For real.
Goddamn me. Pooh Black.
Pooh Black, the Clippers fail.
Pooh Black.
Don't be Pooh Black. Fuck it. You gonna be Pooh Black? Want me to do it?
I'm gonna let you be Pooh Black today. Go ahead.
Yeah, man. I ain't got a whole lot to say, man. I was just sitting back, peeping, watching, because King Eyes and Kimbo, they always say some good shit. Trigger, you got your way. You put it too, man. But I wanted them niggas in the Grove got some good kush because these niggas over on my side ain't got no good kush in the cliffs, man. I'm out.
Pooh Black.
Well, I was trying to tap in so damn hard, but my shit went out.
Oh man, that nigga called me. Hold on, nigga Trigger set me up. Nigga called me trying to be Pooh Black, man. Nigga called me.
Motherfucker, boy.
Nigga called me. That nigga wrong. That nigga Trigger set me up.
Hey, I was trying my best to pull this goddamn boy.
That nigga hit that hoe too, boy. What's up, man? What you got to say, bro?
They got it. They said it all. Shit.
They said it all. Who said it all? Who said it all? Pooh Black, man, King guy.
Yeah, everything, goddamn. Yeah, I put it together.
Oh shit, man. Pooh Black, let me ask you this before I go in, man. What were your purpose on wanting to talk about this tonight, bro?
Because there's so much shit going on in the world, bro. A lot of people is speaking on so much different shit. They not really testing their maturity, bro. They not testing their mind. They not letting their mind explore out there. You know, they stuck on one thing, which is really immature, and that's just bullshit on the internet. When you reach out to your crowd and you building a show like this, we gotta let them know that we on shit that they own on a daily basis, on life shit. You know what I'm saying? So
we can go there. We can get on. We can talk about any subject.
Goddamn right. Goddamn right. When you got people like King Guys, Kimbo, me, you nigga put it together. Then we break it down. So when you come up on this panel, we talking about some shit about Afghan nigga. Like damn, they know about that nigga. We on everything. They could have been.
What you trying to say, Pooh Black? That's how you keep them getting stuck on one story for 2 years.
Goddamn right, man.
Okay, I like how you put that, Pooh Black.
Yeah, no, for shit, sir. Nah, man. I just want to salute to you, man, for bringing it to my attention and even putting it up there finally, because I'm always asking anything y'all want to talk about, and don't nobody never want to talk about it unless I just have to really just keep asking y'all or something. Goddamn, like Kimbo, he'll be slick. Kimbo won't ask me; he just send me a whole bunch of videos or something. So then that's how I know he won't talk about it.
I was trying to put you in the mind frame. Just throw it in there, throw that topic in there.
Yeah, that's how Kimbo do. And Pooh Black, he hardly don't say nothing. He'll just be like, "What we on tonight?" And I just tell him he don't never make no suggestion. He might say what he like to talk about, but he won't make no light topic.
I got a topic for tomorrow.
What we talk about? Tomorrow is Wednesday night live. Wednesday night live, so you gotta be lit.
Okay, watch that Wednesday night live. I want to find out, did Debbie really do Dallas? Man, I'm through fucking with y'all, man. That nigga know. Hey, when I get high, I start tripping like a motherfucker. I tell you, I want to find out that David do that.
But it is stupid, man. Oh no, man. If y'all got something hot y'all want to talk about, I'm be looking and trying to look through my books and seeing what exactly I want to talk about that's trending right now. Goddamn, man, we gonna go in on it, man. We need to go in tomorrow, so we gonna go in. But to everybody else, to my mods out there, salute to the goddamn me mods. Salute to the motherfucking me gang, man. Salute to any new subscribers. If y'all haven't hit that like button, make sure y'all hit that like button. Don't be no hater your whole life. Please don't be no hater your whole life, man. Y'all know, man, thinking cultivate the mind, opening new roads to highways across the world. Without thought, you can't accomplish anything or become anybody in life. Keep a clear mind, keep your eyes open, and pay attention to everything and everyone, including us. Never make an excuse. Excuses are tools used by incompetent, and I do mean incompetent individuals to be a nothing. Therefore, you're a dirtbag nothing. Poo cheese nothing. Know the limitations of your body on potential grass of people and things before you start dreaming after one day. And yeah, I just mean one day, your mind become a self-cynical thought of many negative things and many negative thought, man. To y'all don't hit the like button and show love. Salute to y'all haters. Y'all know how we doing the Mo3 voice for social media. I don't need no feedback. I don't need y'all help. We already know we gonna be at, man. And to y'all goofy ass motherfuckers sending them most slick ass shots shots that y'all don't think I'll be catching, man. Goddamn me. How you started and how you gonna end. Goddamn me, you heard me? If you're a cartoon character in the beginning, you need to be a cartoon character in the end. Cause how you started, how you gonna end. And to y'all haters and to the family out there, good night and keep on pushing. We out, gang.
You will hurry up, cause my son and my nephew gonna murder something, gang.
Say, man, I don't give a fuck about the feds, DEA, ATF, task force.
And y'all,
Duke
Duke ain't working nothing over here, man. I asked Duke to come up here because I needed to get an understanding of him, man. So whatever he talking about, he free to talk about over here, man. Let y'all get this stuff out here, because I don't want to have to start blocking people from the state.
You follow Pooh Black. You follow Pooh Black. You follow Pooh Black.
No, this shit show me. The truth be told, allegedly, I make sure y'all subscribe to him, man. Man, thinking cultivates the mind, opening new roads to highways across the world. So without thought, man, you can't do nothing, man. You entitled to your own opinion over here, man. You can agree to disagree and disagree to disagree.
You follow Pooh Black.
Oh, for shit, so. AKA all the way, mate. Y'all know what I call it. Y'all know what she is. AKA all the way, mate with me. Who is all the way, mate?
Show. Grab some popcorn. You know what I'm saying?
No, for shit, so, man.
You know what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? I'm just saying, though, man.
Enjoy life.